Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Basement, a Baboon Forest podcast, and I'm your host, GNL Zamba. Mr. Microphone check 1212. Faba chakaza abantu buli 12. Ate buli wetuba ogulira embuutu abateese mitima giba kuba. This is not news, no Agnes Nandutu. I'm working on that one. I'm working on perfecting that one. Do you have something for the peeps?
Yeah, I have something for the peeps. My name is Nutty Neithan Maungo. From Bumasabalandi.
Yes.
Manyinga mukulu wa Chintu.
The Masaba, actually Masaba.
Yes.
Masaba. Mundu and Sarah came before Chintu.
No, Mundu. Mundu.
Yes.
Even how you can, the way okay, I derive it. The Mundu and Chintu sound like they're brothers. Maybe it was called Mundu.
They are brothers. They are brothers.
So Nambi and Sarah were sisters.
Hey.
Yes. So they told them, Mundu and Chintu, if you want to marry our daughters, you have to be circumcised.
Did Chintu allow?
He refused.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having the Central meeting the East, and right now we have one of the most talented, the most versatile artists that I know in Uganda.
Wow.
He can sing, he can rap, he can do reggae, he can write, he can produce, he can draw, he can dance and spin on top of his fingers. Also, by the way, for the people who don't know, omusajja wa IT. Between a kubuza billions the billions that disappeared from back of Uganda, he might be the man behind all of this. So we have him here to question him on the Basement podcast. Welcome to the podcast, my brother.
Thanks for having me, brother.
It's always a pleasure seeing you, by the way.
Yeah, man.
You have a very good energy around you.
Yes.
It might be the signature blue hair.
I don't know, but I just don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, but thanks for having me, brother.
Why blue?
Blue. Blue is the best color I've ever seen.
Blue is the best color I've ever seen.
Okay. Anyway, it's the best color I've ever seen, and it's when you look up in space, it's blue.
Yes.
So when you go into the ocean, it's blue. So
yes.
They say sky is the limit, but for me, it's my point of view. So India wa stratosphere. That's why I like the color.
Oh, we never know a guy. This guy is supposed to be a rapper. Komaweka. Oh man, that's amazing. That's amazing. So blue, because blue is everywhere. Blue is influential. And people always say, so out of the blue comes Nutty.
Yes, out of the blue.
Yes. You also have one of the best logos that I admire, artist logos.
Yeah, thank you.
I come from the era where we used to look at people's album art, people's logos, people's everything.
Yeah, man.
So you don't only look at the artist from like Nauliza Kayimbake. People like it, but you can't get to understand like an artist from like a cellular point. Or like the color blue is his hair, the logo looks and represents him, or like from every angle.
Yeah.
So we are fans here at Baboon Forest of the Nutty Neithan brand.
I'm a fan as well. And
you know that. Yes, we know. We are fans of each other. Tufanagana. My daddy, I have some questions.
Daddy, I have some. Yeah.
So, I've just figured it out that I'm actually your baba. Mana guto ina ambisa tombita baba. But in this industry, I'm your baba because I was reading your profile. The reason I say that, I was reading your profile. And then I realized how young you are. It's actually a mark of greatness for a Tupac. Tupac died at the age of 26. But if they show you the things that Tupac had achieved, within that very short lifespan, to people, like even up to now, they haven't amounted to the things that they've done. So you have achieved a lot in your very few years, right? Yes. So 1992, you arrive on this earth.
Yeah, but I was made in August 1991. So
yes.
Yeah, I was born in May 5th, 1992.
Yes.
That's what I call myself, August made.
Oh, so that's where it comes from.
Yeah,
August made.
Yeah, I was made in August. I was born in May.
Do you believe in, like, are you a spiritualist?
Yeah, I am.
The number 5, also appears in the 5th month.
Yep.
So your 5-5, what like 5 and forming an angel number 555 because your birthday is May 5th.
Yeah.
Guy wange ngoli enigmatic tetugenda kutandika kutya butikati.
The Indigo Baby man.
So we are here with the Indigo Baby, a huge catalog, amazing music. So you go from dancehall, you do reggae, and you also have the voice that's fit for an R&B artist. Yeah. What's your favorite of those 3 genres?
My favorite, I wouldn't say I have a favorite, but I think I would go with hip hop first because I'm a big fan of hip hop.
Yes, sir.
I made mixtapes before even real singing. So
yes,
I'll go with hip hop because it's the one I listen to most of the time. It's surprising.
Yes.
Yeah. If you see me on X, I'm always talking about hip hop stuff all the time.
Yes.
All the time. So
yes.
I'd go. I personally, I think it would be hip hop.
Yeah.
But like what my brand brings out most of all, I want to bagaranyo the dancehall. They want the dancehall, and that's another version of it's like, let me say it's another personality.
Are you the king of the dance?
Of course.
In UG, you're the king of the dance.
Yep.
Muchiwulide, you had it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Confirmed. We have the king of the dance in the building.
I know what it means.
Yes.
And I'm not bragging or what, but
yes.
I've also heard from some of my good friends who are very good critics.
What does it take for one to be the king of the dance hall?
They have to be playing your music in every dance hall.
Oh, that part, eh? Because
that's what they mean.
So many people are king but dance because there's also a difference between dance hall and dance hall. Although dance hall go hip hop very more hip hop. Ne dance hall when you dance hall. So you're king of the dance hall.
The real dance hall. Why don't never solo? I king of dance solo ne.
Nabo jebali abo be babeera mu bulumu bwabwe ng'agamba nze ngenda bakubalaga naye nga yeekuba yekaawo wenyini mu kalumu ke. Yes. What's your favorite song out of your catalog?
Out of my catalog, abaana bonna wadde bagamba you can't have your favorites, but personally I don't think I do have any favorites in my songs. Just abantu balina ze baagala.
Yes. You have actually two songs, two Nutty Neithan moments for me. I remember Bakuwe Chonywa.
Yeah.
Bakuwe Chonywa was everywhere. Like one of those things that also represented the time.
Yeah.
Oyingira mu kibala nga kikuta. And if the DJ is playing that, you know it's going to be a great night.
Yep.
Then there's another song, one of those songs that I think one would play like on a Sunday morning. Nguzukusene echana. Obange echana chikuleseyo. That Lwakitonsasira.
Yeah.
What inspired that song? Because even among your songs, it's one of your fans' favorite. What is still to sing okuzanya ku TV over radio, but on streaming, Lwakitonsasira is the people's favorite.
There are 2 songs. There's Walk to Work and Lwakitonsasira.
For you.
That have most plays like all-time plays.
Yes.
Even bigger than Bakuwe Chonywa, which is surprising.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lwakitonsasira tewali yancha by the way.
Mwalimu amaziga mweyo video nze
nalaba mwalimu amaziga. Amaziga gali mangi nnyo ne Vixen yambuza am I a bad person? Ngamba no, it's just a song. We are just creating something. Yeah, but the inspiration behind the song, it wasn't even me. It wasn't my story. It was a story of somebody that I loved.
Philip Boy.
No.
Okay.
Somebody
you loved.
Somebody I loved.
Yes.
Lost somebody that they loved. So just Bachita, picturing yourself as the other person.
Yes.
That's where the inspiration came from.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I got some inspiration from some song.
Yes.
You know this song of Fela Kuti, Entebbe. Yeah, because I wrote it when I was coming to Entebbe.
Yes.
I was coming from Dubai, so Bali Bansibulai.
Yes.
Also that too much love, like you might not reach, you're going in an iron bird, but we love you so much. But you're leaving us.
Or we take a dog. The boobs are like hugging, piercing somebody's chest. People don't want to let go. I know what you're talking about.
So that's I wrote the song when I was flying back to Entebbe. So
yes,
that's where all the inspiration, like you gather all the love, that's where the song came from. Very far.
Because you looked at that camera and it looked like you're almost tearing up. More acting skill.
Bro, natura muka wheelchair, and the house was full of mirrors. So the director told me, so I had damaged jeans.
Yes.
But when I sat in the wheelchair,
yes.
Oh man, it looked so real.
It looked so real.
It's like it was me, like a broken man.
Whose idea was it to draw the Kahat sign on the vest?
I drew it myself.
And you painted it yourself?
Yes.
But it looked like it was just made.
Yes, I drew it myself.
Okay. Yeah. What in your life, or who in your life do you credit your love for music and art and creativity? Who do you give that credit to? What was your inspiration from your family?
I would go with my dad first, because my dad liked music so much.
Yes.
Yari collecting and even to be a music.
Yes.
Now for us, when we would sleep. We had speakers in the rooms.
Yes.
He's the DJ. He sets like a record, or he sets a cassette. Nateka mugundi, nateka kuneka VCR nga ina neka gundi ka compressor.
Yes.
Neka mixer, yes. Neka limiter, na setting.
Yes,
so you go sleeping when you're listening to calm music.
Yes.
And you wake up when you have vibe. And I'll give it to my mom as well, because they used to dance.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom was Miss Nabomali and my dad was the boy,
so you guys, it's like the homecoming king and queen of Nabomali.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, Nabomali is a school that has a great reputation from the East.
Yeah.
Big ups to all the Nabomali OBs and OGs. Right?
Yeah.
Never basinga kumanya namasagali and they forget Nabomali. So has a lot of vibe.
That's Nabomali about single jitegera. Tukira nabo bali bambala. Our soldier were from the same school.
Yeah. Butiki, yes.
Olaba Olevo ya Butiki.
Yes.
Bambala white.
Yes, white, yeah.
And also Mwiri.
Yes.
And also Nabomali.
Yes.
And I think Teso College, right? Is it Tororo College or Teso?
Tororo College or Semanya Bambala White. TC.
I think it's Tororo.
Yeah. Bali balaru.
Yeah.
Even Manjas and those guys were wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nabomali, is that where you went for your secondary school?
No, I went to Butiki.
So you did Butiki?
Yeah. Then
A-level and O-level?
No. I was very stubborn. So I went up to Form 3, then I went to St. Bali Kudembe, Mitala Maria.
So what was that? Somerayo, Nenga aberamu mu kibiina.
Abera mu kwaya.
Okuvedda nga wiza omusajja wa bintu bye byakwebuzawo. Wizo, we need you here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, then ngenda ku Lupiazitta, that's where I found my brother.
Yes.
My brother, Nasama Edikenzo Yakavao.
Yes.
Yeah, then also Mr. Balkeza.
Frank. Ne Frank na iwe
he's my obese. Yeah, we were in the same class.
Frank tukubanja royalties. Buli wabera ku TV okozesa lyrics zaffe.
Tukubanja.
Ne ku Valentine twakulabye ng'okutta ekiwala n'otategako wadde credit to Frank. Frank so tulyako ebintu we should share in the middle equally. Yes. So this is all Lubiri products.
Yeah. Then campus I went to Nkumba University.
So were you there with Lyrical G?
What, Nkumba?
I think Lyrical G was also on Nkumba.
Samulaba. I used to commute.
Okay.
Ngantema dance, then I go back and I study.
Plus Lyrical G musajja asoma mu 70s, 60s.
Right.
Wali wa mu 90s one recently. You're from recently here.
Okay.
Yes. So your brother actually musajja wa hip hop, and he's very good at the element. Aina elements bidi where he's like really exceptional. First one, Fanjimta Graffiti, because he's a clothing designer.
Yeah.
Eyokubiri ababasajja. When it comes to dancing in Uganda, if you them and the obsessions, bebaddako. Oba si bebaddako bebasooka, you get me? Baina legacy yo. So, do you dance as well?
I used to dance. We used to compete with my brother. We used to compete. Umanyi bazita bacha nga waliwo party.
Yes.
Bagamba mukole mutya ani agenda singo zina wangule bitano.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, so we used to compete, so we grew up dancing. Even, I don't know about the kids of this generation or the previous one.
Yes.
If you don't sleep during day,
it is a problem.
And it comes to supper time,
yes,
you'll be dozing. So we used to be stubborn, and we didn't want to sleep. Me and my brother were very stubborn. But when it comes to like next to food time, I even have the photo, I'll show it to you. So our dad would make us dance until the food is ready so that we don't sleep and miss out. So I've been dancing all my life.
Yes.
He's one of the pioneers of Tabuflow,
breakdance project Uganda.
I'm one of the pioneers of Cramp UG for
cramping.
Cramp.
Abantu bamanyina cramping. Bana bana still about the cramping.
Cramp no amita crank. Or si crank.
That's not crank, it's called cramping. Zinuzit.
You cramp. So I'm one of the pioneers.
When Nina Mugai wange. Totia. Yes. Yes. So I want to go through this in chronological order. So you're born in 92. Where?
Yeah.
Where were you born?
I believe I was born at home. Twali Mosakot na twafuna certificate from Mulago.
Planned kid. Mosakot. Yeah. Mosakot, you guy.
Yeah.
Only planned kid or weather. Mosakots, my guy.
Yeah, man.
Mosakots for us from the ghetto is this. We used to see them being advertised on TV, and we're like, that's like telling people who are like the peasants of Greece that Zeus on Olympus, Mosakots is really dope. Was really dope. Yeah. So you're born Mosakots to get your birth certificate, Mulago.
Yeah.
And primary school?
Primary school, Nasokeram Nakasero Nursery.
Yes.
Then I went to Nakasero Primary.
Yes.
Then I went to Mbuli North Road Primary School.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are like a city kid.
Yeah.
Born in the city.
Yeah.
Tova molinga kalori.
Mwasivamu. Ata kalori twazirabanga boy.
Yeah.
Wali ku City Square.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at what stage in your life do you develop the love for music and art?
I think music has always
been there. You said your dad you was playing.
Yeah.
Gwenga gwenogamba kachinyingide.
Chaliwo kuvada. I cannot lie to you. Kubanga, I remember very many songs that I used to like.
Yeah.
Nga Michael Jackson ye ate muzee yachisusa nnyo. Ochimanyi sawa yaffe yali Michael Jackson. You know those clocks that have a pendulum?
Yes.
So instead of the pendulum, it is Michael Jackson with his hat.
That was dope.
So you have to follow the rhythm.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think like I got fascinated by that like from an early age, and music always came to me easily.
Yes.
Yeah, like dancing, but the singing part, it was like 2011.
Yeah.
11, that's when I was like, I didn't know I could even sing. I was so focused on dance.
Yeah.
And dance also introduced me to I used to make master mixes. I don't know whether you've heard about.
What are the master mixes?
Master mix is like you get a couple of songs, you chop them according to your formation.
Yes.
Yes. Explosion.
Yes.
I used to.
So it's like a performance mix. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So by 2006, I had started making those mixes for my dance group.
Yes.
So
which dance group is this? This is Cramp UG?
Try to New Jammers.
Okay, New Jammers.
Yeah, the New Jammers. Yeah.
Yes.
Cutting a tukola mixes.
Yes.
Mix. So that's when I learned how to use FL. Nasokera movie maker, nenvayo, nenzira mu FL like
Fruity Loops.
Yeah, 2009.
Abantu bagamba FL, abibira mu bayimbi. We have people watching here, but papi manyi.
Okay, there's a program, it's called Fruity Loops.
Ekati mwe anti bugamba FL. Ebyo boyogedde naffe bagamba abantu wali.
Bayiragamba there's a DAW naye kangambe there's a program called Beats gye bayita Fruity Loops.
Yes.
Nyangu nnyo ate DJs love it so much.
Yes.
But DJ beeri ebweru kubanga you can
ne Timbaland ayagala nnyo Fruity Loops. Yes.
So Fruity Loops natandikira ku Fruity Loops 5. You can imagine I started producing before even singing.
It shows.
Yeah. Kati nenjigira kweyo nefuna zi templates. I started like first of all, if you want to know that when I wanted to know that I'm good at something, I'd first give myself challenges. So in production, I first I said like, can I make a beat like this?
Yes.
Nafuna beat already yo. Yeah. Nenkolachi nengezako nenjiwuliriza nengezako recreating. So in recreating, it is easy for you to manipulate it. Nojizanyira nwagamba kalunga sakawulira moro luyimba.
Yes.
Kumbe gwe wakola ki wagenda no.
You've manipulated the original.
Zo zialingo zonna nga ngenda nenzikyusa nekola version ya tu.
Yes.
Umudagala jena ga no version ngenyumidde nnyo kumbe.
Yes.
So that's when I got to learn how to really produce.
Yes.
Yeah.
So production came before everything else.
Yes.
Okay, that shows. So, from my era, my era, we concentrated mainly on okuyimba, being in front of the microphone, right? While I find that the younger generation, the people who are younger than us that came after us, they all have a skill of production behind. Nzo muntu yengamba ngatula mu studio and learn how to do ABC and ngaba obudde sibulina nawe okitegeera. Yet here I find that it's a prerequisite for your generation actually to come through. You have production skill. Simona, I mean the ones that are good, the ones that I say that are good, all have a production element that they can touch a board and produce, and from Joshua Baraka to you, and and all these other guys. So, what's your love life like?
My love life. Hey, so random from production.
Yes. The saga have been to be a goon, this mania meandering, or the Tuku UTV. To bully there. I wanted to surprise you.
Okay.
Yes.
But I guess my response has already given you an answer. My love life is, it's okay. It's okay and it's private. You can never know.
I know.
You can never know what's really happening. Like, my love life is...
Because we have heard that you've dated a few Miss Ugandas, so we're wondering which one.
Which Miss Uganda?
Not even one, several.
Okay, I think I'm dating another Miss Uganda.
Well, when it's several, Ugandan is several. Yes.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. It's a straight up lie. So what did you do for Valentine's Day? Because Valentine's Day has just concluded. What did you do?
Day.
Yes.
I made a mural. For who? For somebody.
Hey. Okay, this is new. You guys are buying flowers. Everybody's doing the ordinary. Yeah. People are doing murals.
I made a mural.
Yes.
For somebody that I love.
Yes.
And I bought a lasagna.
Yes.
Of chicken and everything.
Man, yes.
For my family.
Yes.
And I took my kids for swimming, bouncing castle, what.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I did for Valentine's.
Man, that sounds awesome. Well, you're a solid guy. You don't know him as a family. That's really solid. And people are taking notes because the people who watch this podcast, some of them, but never go bimuli. So we take a mural or watch a level. You get me? And I think Valentine's is about being thoughtful.
Yes.
You get me?
Yeah.
Thoughtful and getting there. You are like, guy wange.
Yeah.
Whoever she is. And by the way, we're about to begin a Baboon Forest investigative series to find out what people are doing in their lives. We must find her.
Yeah,
we must find her. We must find her. So, you've done love songs, reggae songs, hip hop songs. So nazo tuziyisemo. What does Nutty Neithan do when he's not making music?
When I'm not making music,
Yes.
I'm either in the gym or watching a movie.
Yeah.
Or on my way to make music, because some music comes to me in a weird way. Nyimba zijja nezikumalako tulo. Now you see that song of Kwate Chupa. I was watching. It was, you know, Casa de Papel.
No, what's that?
Why it was still in Spanish, but when they sold it to the Americans.
Casa de what?
La Casa de Papel. Baji chusane bajita Money Heist. So I was watching
it. Yes, Money Heist.
I was watching it and it
totubuza gundi jite Money Heist tubele
wale. Nze nali njita La Casa de Papel. Juke eri mu Luspan.
Kati ebyo fetuna bitegeera dibi La Casa de Papel.
Enyumba ya sente. So I was watching it nga ndi mukulaba movie ekimba ne kiveeri. Oli ne birungo deyano.
Ingolabeka Nairobi.
It just came.
But who inspired in Mukasteyo?
Mukast.
Nairobi kali katukula.
It was Nairobi kali kafana.
Nairobi kali katukula.
Kali kafana Diana. Umutegede Diana.
Umutegede, yes.
Owe birungo.
Of course. Of course.
There,
yes.
Yeah, so that's what I do when I'm not doing music. But
yes.
It all ends up in music, because music is how I express myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with because I know you're a father, right? And you really take this role like really, really seriously.
Very serious. It means a lot to me.
Yeah. Emanuela ne Ani?
Abraham.
Ne Abraham. Bombi, what name do they call you?
They call me Daddy.
They call you Daddy?
Yes.
So my kid has just begun calling me Daddy and I'm upset.
Why?
Kubanga bulijo kampeta Tata and because Tata is like so Ugandan and so African. Katika so kumpita Daddy impulira I'm trying to reteach him to call me Tata. Like we woke up this morning and he was like, Daddy. I'm like, no. Tata.
Tata.
Yes.
I think the role goes to the mom.
Yeah.
Mama yasinga kati zinaenja kala bampite papa. Bampite papa. Chokabwe chisingo kwewunyisa. Now when they go to their grannies, they don't call them granny, they call them Jaja.
Jaja. Jaja has depth.
Tolambu kati
it has depth.
Ateba Jaja fe try to ita Tata. Bo ateba ba ita Jaja. Smanga Jaja musajja ne
Jaja mcha. Man, I don't want to be called Daddy. I want to be called Tata. Like for the whole 6 months.
The
6 months. We work a period I cover down. Every time I come back home, he's like Tata. And I feel so happy. You get me? I turn so kumpita Daddy. Depth I want to go back to that. Meanwhile, for you want to be called Papa.
Yeah, Papa.
So you love it when they call you Big Papa.
Yeah.
Put your hands in the air if he's a true
player.
There, sir. Yeah, man. So I remember you one time at Club A yali wansuwa rouge. Wali bajita batya?
Amnesia. It's amnesia.
Amnesia, right?
Yeah. Well, on 7 degrees.
7 degrees at the other side. Our borders up there. Yes. But we were in that club down there. Ngolino mukazi ngaina. Ngane, you had just released the song. Simanyo babuji.
Mulimuchi. You're talking about Mary Butter.
Yes. What was the inspiration of that song? Mulimuchi. First, katuyimbire muko. We need more Jameson.
Yeah, we need more Jameson.
Pour me some as
well.
All right. Yes.
Chiliyo.
Yes.
All right. So the song was like Mulimuchi Mumpaleyo. Anyway, the inspiration was from. I was outside. Do you want the real story or should I change?
I want the real story. Because I was like, Mary Butter Veno. Oh, no, Msajja Nati Neithan with Jamaica to Mumanya Veli. Like, how do they meet on this other joint? And the song was amazing. The song was amazing, but it was like a very unexpected collabo. Yeah.
I thought about how people are going to perceive it.
Yes.
And that's how I came up with the title Mulimuchi. So that they're like, mulimuchi munolimba lebagenda kulimba.
Mulimuchi buchi oba buji.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's but you know sometimes art makes its own way.
Yes.
Like the first thing you have to do is the last thing, and you figure it out. Like
yes,
like
yes,
it just made itself like that. But it was a freestyle. I won't lie to you. The first thing I voiced was Tony Nyililanyo. She said.
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
She also didn't know where the song was going.
Yes, yes.
She was like, "Is this a beef song?" And I was like, "No, let me finish."
Yes.
So after I was like, Mulimuchi.
Mulimuchi. Yeah, Where was this? Where was this recorded?
It was in Humble Records. Humble Records at in Machinde. Yeah, with Humble Management.
So
yeah.
I've also been seeing so many of your videos start with Humble Management. Are you being managed by the group? What's the story there?
I used to be managed by them.
Yeah.
But we ended business in 2017.
I didn't know your video. They call 1 year ago. Humble Management.
I think I just re-uploaded it from.
You just re-uploaded it. Yes. Okay, so you ended in 2017.
Yeah.
I've been seeing Humble Management everywhere, but I don't know who runs that. What is that about?
Humble Management.
Yeah.
By events. Gundi. So I think that's what they are doing most of this.
Bali humble? Are they humble?
Yes, they're humble.
Okay. So we have arrived at a point in our podcast which I want to have artist to artist. Let me ask you, because this is something I've been struggling with. Echigambe humble. What do you think about it?
Humble? I feel like the word humble, you don't have to be down to be humble. You have to be great to be humble.
You have to be great. How do you reconcile the difference between being great and Kata? Explain to me.
The best. Let me just try to give you an example.
Yes.
You know how people bagobeted material things.
Yes.
You're living a simple life. I saw one clip.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of some guy was putting on a simple shirt, khaki trousers.
Yes.
And flip-flops.
Yes.
And there was another guy who was putting on chains and everything.
Yes.
And there was a bicycle somewhere. So the guy with chains saw this guy putting on simple stuff and was like, ha ha. And he jumped into his Nissan.
Yes.
Only guy in simple. But in front of the Nissan was a Lamborghini, and it belonged to
the other guy.
With simple stuff.
Yes.
That is how you generate, like, what together. It's like somebody being mean to you.
Yeah.
When they don't know that you are you. And for you just keep quiet and you wait for them to realize.
Okay, what if I told you that I think in Zenganze, I think humility or humbleness is a prison in which insecure people keep great people in check.
Yeah. It's a game.
It has to be a balance of both, right?
It's a game.
Whenever you achieve something great, because you deserve a moment to celebrate. So going back to that example, John Pade, Yagayoyo, there's a reason why he has a bicycle and he has a Lamborghini. To some people, the Lamborghini's colors are too shouting. That's not being humble. No. Being humble, better than a car, your car. So how do you stay humble? Because you're a gangster and a gentleman also.
Yeah.
How do you stay humble, you as Nutty, Neithan?
There's levels to humility.
Yes.
I'm not going to be in servitude because somebody wants me to.
Only the tuition, akagambo servitude, servitude, yes. Repeat. You're not going to be in servitude
because somebody expects me to have ended somewhere.
Yes. So you're not going to apologize for being tall?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to. Because this is.
But you're also not going to step on short people.
Why would I step on them?
Why would you?
They are not the floor.
That's my
man.
brother right there.
Steady.
Yes. Like, why would you? Like, why would you?
I won't step on short people, but I want to apologize for
yes.
because it is who I am.
Yes.
Yes.
But then there are people who believe that you, because you're tall and you're not stepping on short people, you're not. You don't even intend to. That you should walk with a hunched back.
No, I shouldn't walk with a hunched back.
Because now you're making other short people feel bad.
I'm not here to fit in.
To me, that's the whole conundrum of the Ugandan music industry, right? That mulimu nnyo humility, and actually it's a fake humility. That they expect of people. But then again, it's like they're keeping people under, and the pretense of that, and they're not being real and not letting your bright colors shine, is actually sacrificing so many talents from being great. Yeah.
Uganda has so much of that. It reminds me of the drama that happens in the village.
Explain, please.
The drama that happens in the village. You know, this uncle does not like the other aunt. You know,
yes.
Yes. But you know they're going to be speaking something behind
so and so's back. Yeah.
So that's how the industry is. Somewhere.
Yes,
there's a particular somewhere. Yeah, but it's
because
not good.
Because the reason why I bring that up is that I usually hear people on TV or even people that you meet saying, I like so-and-so because he's humble. And you know what surprises me always? Is that the people they mention as the example of being humble, I know them personally. And I know these are not humble people. But because they play the game, very humble. So I don't, yet I find that as a cage. If you find me and my personality, I'm going to tell you, I'm greatness. How do you expect greatness to be bowing down and walking on its knees? But at the end of the day, in the same breath, I'm not going to step on you and disrespect you. They expect like that head to be bowed because of Muyimbi. So it's a prison for so many people that way. Do you experience that? Yeah,
I do. Actually, I experience it mostly from fans. There's some they don't understand the word humble.
Yes.
I think they mistake it from kind.
Yes.
They mistake like kindness and humility. They mistake.
Yes.
So if they see me kind, like, hey, that's being kind.
Yes.
No, hey, humble. So atebone bachirowoza nti kati bakumanyi.
Yes.
Kati watandikira akamanyiro.
Yes. Ati kubanga feba tukuza bulungi. I'm not going to walk into a place and I find people and I don't say hello. Like, why not say hello to you? Chigenda kunzija coach. It's a matter of okubera n'empisa nungi. But I found that in some spaces where you say hello, then again akamanyiro ne katandikirawo.
Babera balowooza kati bakumanyi. Onali. Bakuwa mubuuzizza abayimbi abasinga tebamubuuza.
Yes.
Oba tebabuuza.
Yes.
N'agamba, this one is, let me see how far
I can go.
He can be.
Have you ever been in a place and somebody does this?
Yeah.
Well, how would you react?
I just ignore.
I've been in spaces where someone atudene family and you know what? It is whatever. You're so there with people that you're meeting, probably business partners, or you just want to spend the time with your family. So in my younger years, I used to be like, let me go see what's up. And then you find out, he says, my daughter likes you, and whatever likes you. And you're like, what the fuck?
I don't think if I'm out with my family.
Yeah.
In the same space with however big you are.
Yes.
And you call me like that, I don't think I can come to
What if they say so-and-so is calling you?
Who? I'm out with my family.
Yes.
Nobody can move me from that table.
Sina buddebu.
No, I'm here with my family.
Yes. Kati, the Omugenzi radio, sorry. Omugenzi radio, I remember one time we were chilling. This was when Garden City was the place to be by then.
Ukamba kali ka restaurant.
Ka restaurant akali nge wa good. But this time we were like in the parking lot. And someone was up there. Then he saw us down there because we should just like park, play music, hang around, meet friends, you know. So somebody up there said, genda ompitire Moses aje. So this person comes na genda okumuyitira. And this is a big person in government, by the way. So Moses was like, yes, I should the manager. Because his time, that time, yeah. Actually, Moses showed me like so many ways in which to move as a king, right? That for me, I would be like, oh, I first go find out who is calling me, or whatever. But Moses would be like, if he respects you, let him come down here.
Yes.
Tiakusasudde, this is a service that we perform to people. Chiringa omuntu okusanga mu restaurant nga mekanika. Ng'emmotoka yonfu nawe osobola omuyita agenda kukanikireko obwerere. So this was his logic always going around.
Nice.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. But so many people did not view Moses as a humble person. But for us who know him, you know him. Yeah. Moses was a humble person until something happens that steps upon his freedom and his worth as a man.
And you don't mess with that. But he was Kawa. I was friends with me. I was friends with him.
He was very, very protective of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Recently, you performed at Blankets and Wine.
And it was Roast and Rhyme.
But you say Blankets and Wine. The Blankets and Wine together again.
Babukira space. Yeah, you know. They are the new
marketing. Yes. But I remember there was a time you tweeted over twat. You sent out a tweet and said, "I can't imagine the whole Blankets and Wine is going on, and it's not dancehall Ugandan artists."
Yes, that was the time Conscience came to.
Yes,
that was even the last time. Factually, it was the last time they actually got the biggest number, and the last time they got that many people. But there was no dancehall artist.
When Conscience is performing, who performed then?
I don't know.
Because to me, these things are like common sense.
I don't know. They didn't contact me. They didn't contact APAS. Zabafan was not there. Big Ganta wasn't there. Commission wasn't there. Cindy wasn't there. I was like, what?
Because if you would expect that naturally, it would be like a dancehall.
They have to put their dancehall artist.
Yes.
Because it's dancehall representing and taking over the stage.
And all the names you've mentioned are heavy.
They're all heavy, and I expected to see at least one of them there, but none of them were contacted.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's clear.
Do you know that's really brave, even sending out a tweet like that, because I know so many people here have feelings. Never tweeting here, which is like, but you guys, what the fuck are you doing? Babinyi
I know Bachecking. I can't believe.
Yes, I can't believe you're doing this.
Yeah, you did this, but you didn't call any dancehall artist. Chibachikulabisa.
Yeah, Chibachikulabisa.
Era chabalabisa because if you to ask anybody, Blackets and Wine questions, they remember questions.
Yes.
And questions took his money back where?
To Jamaica. Probably they even paid the taxes for him. I always say these things because I know how people get pissed in boardrooms whenever you tell them facts that you're like, you're not promoting local talent. But now.
And the last time Questions was here with Busy Signal, I killed that show.
Yes.
It are the ones who were there they're like, hey, what you could show your Questions, ne busy. What to cover show,
Kati check go abuzibu. They didn't want you to outshine Questions.
It's not about outshine. He's already somewhere else. I'm in another space. I'm just representing the people from my land of Uganda that we also have real good dancers.
So you're saying that it's only right that when they're having these shows, they would invite a Nutty, Neithan, a Cindy, an APAS, a Biniganta, to be in the same space.
Yeah.
I get it. You're working on a concert this year, or is it next year?
I am working on a concert. Let's just keep it there. I'm working on a concert.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would this be the first?
It would be the first and only concert ever to be considered a proper concert.
A proper dancehall concert. It's the king of the dancehall speaking, by the way.
Also, concert is, there's a lot of disorganization.
Yes.
Especially backstage. And people focus on the wrong things.
Yeah.
I like Epas's concert because he focused on the music and he made sure everybody appreciates and puts some respect on his name. So it was different from this concert. Smiles again.
For shows, but they are giving me disrespectful money. I'm like, guys, I would never would be a Hollywood guy right now. Pay me my V.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, so
you can't pay me what you used to pay me 10 years ago. What are you talking about?
So I'm working on making a concert.
Yeah.
But I want it to be different. I don't want it to be like these usual concerts.
So the fans first, because I know you're a fans first person.
Yeah, the fans first.
Yes.
And the numbers might be there. Okay, they will be there, the numbers. But I don't want them to talk about the numbers because the numbers are already there.
You've made that point before.
Yeah.
Another time also again through X. Wagamba. The music industry has deteriorated so much because people concentrate on numbers instead of the production quality. Yes.
Yes, and it is kubuzabuzaring these young artists.
Explaining bulungi nnyo because most people bokufuna numbers obero chikubye. Why do you think that's not like that? Shouldn't be the mark of excellence.
It should not be the mark of excellence. For me, it doesn't matter whether you have sung for 100 people or 1,000 people. Have you impacted them? You see, because I used to go for those street jams, they brought Mr. Vegas. But when you go home, you can still hear him singing in your ears.
Yes.
You're not just there to show up.
Yes.
And be like, Nabadeo and go.
Yes.
No. You have to be there. You have to experience who is Mr. Vegas. How does he sound?
From the intro to
the sound. And they're even just doing
the
minors.
Outfits, you know?
Bali bakubazi minors, who minors because it's street jam.
What do you mean minors?
Minors is it's like an instrumental with some backups and the main vocals are muted.
Kogamanga, it wasn't even live?
It wasn't live. Nenga ogenda okuvaawo ng'owulira Mr. Vegas one. But now people can even hire a band and
the sound
just mugamba yajuza. It's only those ones who performed extremely badly that you're like, bagambi yayimbye bubi. They don't focus.
What do you think led to the rise of that mentality?
The mentality, everybody wants to brag.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to brag. Nze najjuza gundi, najjuza biki. Ekyokujuza tekiriiko buzibu. Naye wabayimbidde ki? Wayimbye otya?
Oli mu kukuba nnyo.
Gano mazima ge gabakuba sinze.
Yes.
Ojjuza naye oyimbye eki?
Yes.
Osoundinze otya? Kubanga olaba n'abantu bw'ojja kuba ng'otegeka the same gundi, the next gundi, numbers ejja kwesala. Bagambe twamuwagira luli.
Yes. Yet if the person appreciates the music, they will come and appreciate the music.
They will bring more people for you.
Yes.
They will bring more people for you because they'll be like, oh no, waliwo akantu ke yakola wali.
And other people will come to see that.
That one there.
Yes.
It's not about the numbers.
So I'm trying to understand you. The model you're going with is I would rather start with small, and that small brings other people, and that brings other people, and brings other people.
I can even bring big, and it becomes bigger.
Yes.
You get, because now even the people who guys, for them they are just businessmen. They are not here. They're not interested in your smile stage. You get, for them they are in for the business. But
yes.
If you make music and it impacts people, that means when you reach a level of making a concert, you have to make that concert make some sort of music.
It has to be exceptional until mutali mu motoka ye tali wakawe. It's an experience.
Takusanze mu bala mu bakutimbye wali kukundi. It has to be a bit different. So for me, that's my take on the concert thing. Banamudiku balabise mu bala ne bawa babula baluna ba. Baba babula yalabe babuza ba. We ba kona yeka brebe no jobano ba amene shalo wa bazina. Bosa na gabaneza bossi. Hey, bebe bazina sebya kutafuta wabula besa balaza babulaza.
Basa balaza babulaza.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, joka banang.
Yeah.
You guys, that's from your song.
Yeah, it's called Baby.
The song is called Baby.
Yeah.
Hey man, where do you get all these concepts from?
The concepts just get me. I don't know if that makes sense. The concepts just find me.
They come to you.
Yeah, I just wait and they come.
So one time I was chilling in Malibu before Malibu burnt down. Got a little beach here, Fowler. So I was chilling on my iPad. chilling, having a great time, checking on my peeps in UG. Egenda okulaba Mr. Besigye guys dancing to a song ningamba no beat chi. The first time I was introduced to your song Walk to Work Walk to was through Besigye. You gave me nalaba ka clip of someone yasala video yo oba oluyimba lo naluteka ko clip ngazina. No, I think he was on stage and your song was being played while he was at a campaign.
Back editing our editing, it was just.
So that's how I got to know that. Any voice here, Nutty Neithan. How did that concept come by?
The concept actually. Olulimba lwangwako bugusijja kulimba. It didn't have any motives. Just like we're from a show, because I had Bakuchonyo at the moment.
Yes.
And I was having a fallout with my management.
Yes.
And they were saying I couldn't.
This was Humble Management by this time?
No, this was
before Humble Management.
Supernova.
Hey, you were with Supernova first. Supernova
Jose
was just
PJ.
Jose and
PJ.
And PJ.
So I was having a fallout.
Oh, okay. We have stories. All your stories.
Yeah.
Shout outs to PJ
shout out to
just
them.
Jose.
Katibali
mukutunda tickets za bivulu sep.
Jose ali mu cricket.
PJ ali kuchi. Ali ku Face TV. Shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to you guys. Yes.
And studio, and he has also other businesses.
Yes.
Yeah, we are Kawa, by the way.
Yes. It's a good thing when men are Kawa.
We are Kawa.
Because so many people don't know how to have problems and then be Kawa after
Tuli
that.
basajja. Yes. Choka ekisesa.
Yeah.
Fabasajja tetufuna kasajja. Lwaki abakyala bafuna akasajja bafuna akakyala
bafuna akabwe
bafuna akabwe kwafe tulina akasajja.
That's crazy. Crazy.
But we are Kawa. So
yeah.
Anyway, back to the song.
Yes.
I had a falling out with the management. So
yes.
Bali bangaye bwa sigenda fuka wakabini ngamba hey.
So you decided to stage a protest?
No, I just released the song by the way, and it was a demo.
Oh damn.
But there's the way things just line up.
Yes.
Kubola already nali nine videos are blue. I didn't even know anything about politics. Nenta walk to work.
Yes.
Ate Mr. Besigye FDC kala ya blue.
Hey. No, it's okay when you FDC you're planning to become an MP.
No.
Mbale, whoever the MP of Mbale, wherever he comes from, he's showing us signals. Mr.
Wamawungo.
Mr. Wamawungo might be standing in 2031.
How ngafusa mzee. No, zale chinzo kunzija ku music.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
I'll be the only MP who can still go to the studio and sing.
Anto tukamuli mu MPs nobody dressing up with bars.
Ngomalo
kuba point nobagamba bars.
Honorable,
will you submit bars? Actually, quite the microphone, no Jacob, no Kajako, no Kasula.
Even if I'm going to be held in contempt, I'll still be behind bars. Because of spitting bars.
Baluna
bar.
Baluna bar. Leader wakatayimbwa squad. Bars.
Yeah.
I didn't see a phenomenon. So that song comes out of you and your management falling out, not dropping.
I used to produce before, so I used to say.
Yes.
So we just had a disagreement, and I was like, I think I can do this.
Yes.
Something else.
What has been your experience with management companies since you've been with Supernova?
I've been with Supernova.
Supernova yanzibako Kweko. Because I was starting to manage Keko, Baboon Forest, then they took out Supernova.
I was there after Keko.
You were there after Keko left?
Right after Keko.
Right after Keko.
Yes, I was there.
So, and then you were with Humble Management for some time, and you also left Humble Management. What is your experience with management companies and artists and artistry? And what is missing? Because the never missing in Uganda's music industry, you gap between the artist and where they want to go, the artist's vision, and the execution of the management. What's your experience like?
My experience is this, and ndi muchogeranga amazima. When mu business,
yes,
ng'olina omuntu gw'ayagala okuguza ekintu katamanyi muwendo gwakyo. If they overpay,
yes,
it's not your job to tell them to give you the right price.
Yes.
Obalikirayo in their ignorance.
Yes.
So that's what most management companies do.
They underpay or overpay?
No. They do not let you know that you have gold.
So they underpay you.
Yeah, and for you see
and
them
try
as
to make you feel like you're the ore, not the gold.
Yes. Tebakubusa, because like most of the labels,
yes,
they bring you your lawyer. So for you, when you see a lawyer, you'll be like, this is some legit stuff.
Kumbe the lawyer is in bed with another lawyer, with their lawyer.
No, the lawyer is theirs.
Yes.
Bw'olaba bulabi lawyer n'ogamba contract yaka olaba bataddemu ne lawyer. Lawyer, please, what do you say? Kumbe lawyer.
He even designed the clauses that are going to put you.
He's the one who designed them. N'omugamba ne kano sikategedde. So that is what most of the labels here have.
Yes.
And the artists also jukira waliwo obeera mu life. It is hard.
Yes.
Omusajja najja n'akugamba ngenda kusayininga contract ino ne lawyer wuno tugenda kikolera mu mateeka.
Yes.
Gwe n'osanyuka n'oga kanve mangu mwene embeera bannange ndudde olwe.
Kutera kubeerako sign on. Do Ugandan contracts have sign on bonuses? Baboon Forest yokka yagaba sign on bonuses.
Baboon Forest yokka yagaba sign on bonuses.
Twekubeereko mu bugalo bannange.
Actually, I was talking about this with my brother Fenrico there.
Yes.
There is Nebalion Island, Biabalimane, Baboon Forest is one of the... It is the only one of one.
Yes.
Eddy established
Baboon
Forest. For real?
Yes.
Who else has a house, like official house? I don't see anybody because there's only one. Right?
BFE, yes.
Yeah, BFE.
You could say Swangs also has a house.
No. Swangs is a label, business gundi, but this one here.
Yes.
From
Chibida.
the other side.
Yes.
Chibida Sebo, China Concrete Jungle cut.
Concrete Jungle, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Blessings, yes.
Yeah, so talking about management, n'abayimbi abana Uganda, like my brother, he travels a lot.
Yes.
He always tells me like, oh, you sound like Ugandan artists sometimes when you talk. Because we have a way of talking. And
Philip, you should be the one encouraging your brother. Tomukuba bukubi.
Yeah, wamakuba. Because Ugandan artists have...
Now one Mogambi, your designs look...
your designs
look,
graffiti...
Your graffiti
you use a ruler.
I thought you were still designing clothes. But your brother had made a clothing line.
I know clothing line, Kolo.
Kolo, yeah.
Yes,
Kolo. How is Kolo doing?
Kolo yagiteekamu kaita kyakagambo k'oluzungu. Hiatus.
No, yes. But I have a friend in Eleba Muita Marvin. Akuita kusika handbrake. You know what it means, like when you park something somewhere, no scan the handbrake, you're going to be there for some time.
Yeah.
But if you're just stopping for a while, or you get just
parking.
It's your Makati parking. Yeah. That's crazy.
Kati alimu parking.
Yeah.
But anyway, he told me that Ugandan artists buy now their way.
Yes.
So those are n'abayimbi abana Uganda balina okukyusa mu ngeri gye balabamu ebintu.
Yes.
They have to know that you have to have a lawyer in case you commit crimes.
Yes.
You know, lawyer. In case you need your music protected, you need a intellectual property lawyer, entertainment lawyer. You know, kubeera protected. Omanye nti ino bulandi. Waleme kugenda
buguzi. Abamu tuina brandi. Kati you and I have a brand.
Yes, we do.
Nole abaina amazing brand.
Danti kati bakyasinza obungi.
Ate batusumbuwa.
Bebatusigaze emabega kati balina oku... Okay, let me say it in my brother's words.
Yes.
They have to style up.
They have to style.
Yes, style bajongereko waggulu.
Style kachali wano.
Sivumye mayozungu lusi bayinza olowooza mbu style.
Yes, no, we're not. No, actually, we're speaking about a very serious issue, but because we are brothers, we're speaking about it facetiously. All the which one? 3 syllables. 3 syllables. Yes. Facetiously, we are speaking about this topic. But this is one of the most important topics in Uganda's music industry. A Nutty Neithan and a Cautions, there's no difference. There's still about what difference. You guys both have the swagger, you have the lyrics, you have the appeal. But the difference between a Cautions and a Nutty Neithan is that better management. In Uganda's music industry, it's very easy to blame an artist than blaming the structure that's missing, or blaming the people who don't have the skills. Okutusa Nutty Neithan, Cautions, what we say over popcorn. But there's no difference here because your talent is homegrown, Mbuli. It can go reggae, raga. It's as versatile as you can think. It can produce its own. Basically, you're having a movement already, Eddy. So what's lacking usually is the marrying of the goals as a artist, the manage. Because management never been the goals as a management is just $1 million Gwenga, your goal is to be a global artist. So you might be thinking that way when somebody is thinking that way. So if you fail to marry the two, that's where you usually have the split. So I find that in Uganda, you're saying something, Saba.
In Uganda, those ones can never get married.
The two can never marry?
No, because the only people who know exactly what is in Uganda will come from outside of Uganda to exploit what is in Uganda.
What is already existing?
Yeah, Ngaba signing Muganda wa Foli.
Yes.
Bachiraba. Nebaja in time.
Yes.
Nachikuba. Nabanga ba exploiting and value. Not so.
Yes, that's true.
Katiba na Uganda. Like there's some people, that's why I decided to sign myself and get and
start a label. Sign yourself. That's a major key.
So I signed myself because I approached very many rich men. Wagamba, ngoyimba nyo ezo sene nyo suggests sobola ochitege. And we're just talking like 200 million. An example.
Yes.
200 million in like 12 months.
Yes. That's not even a lot of money.
Never
the problem is we think that the people who have money do not actually have money. Because 200 million, and I'm a boy from Kawempe, 200 million is a lot of money.
Kawempe
is the best town. Shout out to Big Wave.
Yeah, Big Wave.
Shout out to Big Wave. Kawempe is my hometown. 200 million is a lot of money. But if you put it in musician terms and in terms of investment, Nobiranga startup, that's little money. And the beauty of this music industry is a GNW. That 200 million becomes 500 million with good management. Actually, they don't have managers, they don't have a CEO. All we need are CEOs in this industry. We're actually thinking at the level of your CEO. If you don't think at the level of a CEO, actually right now, brands in Nutty, Ezaji, Ezani, all these are businesses. We're no longer just dealing with Akayimba Kakupye, Bakazanye ku radio station, this and that. That's minor. The people are still thinking like that. You're losing. Because the scope a million views, so ninga toina eka moyenga. And it takes a person to say, Nacho yomulaba mu gugu.
Man, that is so...
You get me? Because that's how I see you, bro. That's how I see you. That's how I see you. Because imagine you having a dancehall reggae raga hip hop artist, right? You never know bigase. And then at the end of the day, you're a tech guy. That means you are more than... I don't want to diminish the level of the music because the music that we do is the lead, and that's the gift that comes from God. And that's Tosolo Najikwa Atako. But then look at your all other talents. You produce, that's a production house. You design, you dance, your feet, you go to the gym. All these are industries. If you look at a person like The Rock or Kevin Hart, every talent that they have. Like Nebatabeda ku screen ya Jumanji or whatever. Kevin Hart runs a company, Hart Productions, right? He's in the gym, he's selling health drinks. He's selling clothes that they wear to the gym. He's running, like there's so much business around one person that if a person is incapable of seeing that, then they have no breath. Okwogera nawe mbuno, they want to manage you. If you don't see the potential, go olinda omuntu asoka kupeka hit instead of saying, what kind of brand am I looking at here? I'm looking at Jamaica. I'm looking at the whole Caribbean, the St. Martin's or Nazi Bats. I'm looking at 5 festivals at least from there every year. And then I'm going to be looking at the Afro Festival, Puerto Rico, Portugal. You look at these things. Auntie, akaiba katika natuka ambale. Fuck you.
The way you've painted it, I feel like Ugandan artists need this kind of arrangement if the industry is to grow.
Yeah.
Twitter gayo spotter. My spotter.
A spotter who spots the talent.
Who spots a particular talent?
Yes. Ngo wa sports. Ngaba bela mu sports na
gamba. Scout yabo.
Oyo number 5 ngo wakabimbo defense oyo ateko kubera mu Arsenal oba Chelsea oba Man U. Yes.
Twitter ga spotter. In all aspects that involve entertainment.
Baizo closer tuogera kubanywa sport mbu sport nedda sebu tuogera ku sporting talent.
Ne hot sports tetujiriko. Twitter ga spotter. Ola sport oyo.
Yes.
I know kulopera somebody who helps you manage. That is what they call a manager. Wakawa na Uganda chigambo manager balowooza they have the money and maja. Sente nyingi nnyo.
Mbwa manager.
Amaja
gajja.
Mane na maja. Aina sente mu buli lulimi. Bwe balowooza mbu ye manager.
Yes.
Somebody that helps.
Oyo aba financer.
Yes. Kati oyo manager.
Yes.
Yetaaga omugagga. Aina vision mbu kyonna ekirungi. Wajukira sporter alopewa manager. Manager n'alopewa
investor.
Financer. So if there are very many sporters and they mention your name in all these junctures,
that means there is money, there is bread there, there is gold.
Katukuwe deal ennungi, kyonna kye weetaaga okubeera in your well-being.
Yes.
In your well-being, you're good at health.
Yes.
You're good at making beats.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good at what? You're good at fashion.
Yes.
You're very funny in this kind of way.
Yes.
So all of those are points of making money.
Yes, the streams of income. Tuchiteke mugundi mu Silicon Valley. Tuli mu Silicon Valley kati. Tuli the startup bajita Nutty Neithan. Yes.
Wano ayagala nnyo tisikala.
Yeah.
So how can we make money? You can make.
Before we know it, you own a blue color, bajita Nutty Blue.
Nutty Blue. That's Nutty Blue.
And it's licensed, by the way.
Yes.
You've designed the color and yo is patented. Anybody who uses Nutty Blue, kumoto koba kuchi blue yo. All these are streams of income. Yes. Go ahead.
But here, people only look at, ani aliko gwoli mu kulwanyisa, baako kyone kyoyogera, tugende tulumbe, tuluyimba, ogende ku stage oyimbe, kati gwa ina amasannyalaze.
I see. I've always thought that the missing link between building sustainable brands in Uganda, it's in Uganda, the community psychology is that it's very easy to blame the artist because the artist chiveri mu bajjajjambo babayitanga badongo, so mudongo akusinga atya. So even a person you're better than feels they should be better than you, so they don't give you either the opportunities or never baba kumanaging or baba basasulu baba bakola chi. They think about the musician last. The industry and people, you're educated, I'm educated. So I don't know when was the last time nasango muyimbi atasoma. Kale jebali bakola ebintu bya. But then I also know people like if you look at a Rema, I look at an Ira Star, you look at this Grammy winner, Love Me JJ.
Thames.
You look at Thames, you get me? You look at a Banner Boy. these people think strategically in terms of business. They think in terms of ticket sales. They think in terms of appeal. They think in terms of perception. They think in terms of what's the next campaign. These songs are campaigns. People now are talking about, Burna Boy's image has disappeared from all his album covers. That's a campaign. You're talking about that. That means something is coming. So we need people who
this
think
is
in
free.
terms of,
This knowledge is not supposed to be free.
No, we should be charging them for this, huh?
Yeah,
Hey.
this is.
But that's why we brought you here.
Yeah.
Ojukira Mofias pe aleta niyo.
Hey.
Kwe niyo Mofias.
And I'm taking the red pill what the vid is a balloon.
Katubuzayo ka Trinity katulewa.
Katula.
Trinity ni atene Thenos atudde okitegera. Infinite stone weziri.
Steady. Kata tuba tugenze mu punchline.
Waliwo chape muyenga eno Island awo makati gesese.
Waimba ku Jon Snow ne ndaba bana ya Lannister wano ku gundi.
Lannister
Lannister always pays his dates,
I always pay my dates. I'm from the north. Yes,
like Jon Snow.
What is the Wildlings?
Night's
Watch. Night's Watch. Because they're going to see the biggest fire
from the
Westeros has ever seen.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Yes.
Yeah.
But there's always good energy. It's always having you and great having you, talking to you. So many people don't have a head on their shoulders, but you have a head on your shoulders.
Yes.
Brain cells but you're always a solid brother. And
thanks,
what I always like about you is that you're a gangster and a gentleman as well. You don't shy away from a fight, but you're also not provoking a fight.
No, I'm not.
Never.
It is discipline.
It's always discipline that comes ahead. Yeah. Actually, I have never heard of a Nutty Neithan fight in Teriao. But when it comes to fighting for what's right, you're always in the middle of everything.
You've never had a fight because I always silenced the ones like.
Silence,
Choco. Nembera nga kali aka omanyi oinaka sign wali
Yes.
Mbakuba ne man is smiling nga camera.
Yes, the camera when like hey, real killers move in silence.
Yeah.
My brother. Yeah. So I looked at your whole catalog online, right? Ngamulimu where you were what were they called
quarantine.
That was quarantine.
Yeah.
You released something during quarantine.
Yes.
And then there is one you're staking your claim. What a septa what logifumita mutaka sparks is flying out notula kunamolo ndogamba I'm the dancehall king.
Yeah.
So after that you went to Angela Bide. There are two more.
Nata Freedom.
Yes, Freedom.
That is the biggest the biggest numbered album in Uganda.
Why did you call it Freedom? Oyagala kuyingira bintu biri ebitse industry ya fe.
I need because it was among the first tattoos I got.
Freedom.
Yeah. I feel
ebintu ebyo bya freedom biri mu kibooko Nutty.
Nanti ensonga lwaki ekigambo ekyo.
Yes.
Abakyogera abakuba nnyo kibooko.
Because you can't be controlled.
No, I think they were trying to say free them, but since they were beaten up so bad, they were like freedom.
Jamaica batulina olwaliro freedom.
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 So najita nga njagala nange kweta.
Yeah.
Nga njagala kweta because I had very many songs and that Freedom album.
Yes.
Had been accumulated for over years, like 3 years.
Yes.
When
did you finally put it out? Because online it shows 2023. When was it put out?
I migrated.
Wava ku supplier wonodda.
Nenzira ku mulala chovola bayakyusamu release date, but it was 2021. That's when I released it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does freedom mean to you?
Freedom. I think it's free. It's free. Era olaba tattoo yange the
weyo kuliko free them or freedom?
Kuliko freedom naye the top part of the M it's like a bird, so it's flying away.
Oh.
It is so free. So that is why I did the album called Freedom. I was like, let me just release.
How many songs are on Freedom?
44.
What the hell?
Yeah. Ne mulimu ntambula.
Yes.
There are very many songs. Mulimu mutemala, mulimu 2x2, mulimu limbolange ne Cindy. Like there are very many songs.
Yeah.
And thank God for the digital world that they can be revisited anytime.
Yeah, and you can remaster and release deluxe albums.
Yeah, deluxe. So I can manipulate whatsoever.
Is this the longest project you've ever done? Ilikuwa 42?
Yeah, but I take it as a mixtape.
Yeah.
In a way that people can understand.
Yes.
But also I was in some kind of space. You remember when I told you that at the beginning of the podcast, yeah?
Yes.
When I told you that the sky is blue, that's why I love blue.
Yes.
The oceans are blue.
Yes.
But also it speaks to me because it took me a while to understand that I'm an indigo baby because I was born in 5th May. Everything adds up.
Yes.
Everything adds up. So on my end, I'll call it an album. Because I was in that same space.
It is an album.
It is an album.
And it's it's the longest in your whole discography.
Yes.
Single one.
Yes, single one because I was in that space.
Yes.
Because an album, you create an album when you're in a certain kind of space.
Yeah. Why find a correlation between the date you were born and why you call yourself an indigo baby?
Because indigo is the color for me.
Oh, indigo is the color for me. Twingide mu shakura kati.
Nanti kati tuliyo shakura to.
Tuli mu shakura kala.
Yes, nanti kati.
Teba bitegeera bana.
Ogeno kitegeera nga already oli kyoli. You are
bitegeera. Tugenda tandika kusasulira podcast eno kubanga mulimu
amanyi. Bano tandika kugisasulira.
Before we begin breaking down what indigo is and what it means and what an indigo child is.
It's also the color of purity and wisdom.
Purity and wisdom.
Yeah.
And that's what you exude on every album. Okitegeera. So, Nutty, ku roast and rhyme, what was that experience like?
It was my second time to do roast and rhyme.
Oh, I thought that was the first.
No, the first one, that one which is going viral on TikTok. La Mea, that was Wajahazi.
Yes.
So the second one, it was Dexter Daps.
Oh, so those are two.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think Dexter Daps was a roast and rhyme. Nali Noise Nation or something.
Yeah, it was Noise Nation. Oh, forgive my...
You're confused.
Forgive my French.
So you're getting confused.
Yeah, Noise Nation.
Yes.
Yeah, those ones there. So, which one are you asking about?
Noise Nation. Asking about your roast one. Because I remember that was like, I saw that performance in Chalimo LA. And I was like, yeah, this is Nutty, like coming of age.
It was crazy.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
That, and it keeps getting crazier. That's why I can't tell the difference. Now on roast and rhyme.
Yeah.
I was performing before Maddox. But the generation that was there was my generation. So it was so crazy. They were already satisfied by the time Maddox stepped on stage.
Yes. I saw that. I thought you were the closer that
No, it was Maddox.
Maddox still is okwanga musula mu kintu guy one.
Yasanga bakuse naye bali tebalya mmere bali bawuliriza music so they invested it.
Kyogamba lyosoka baba bumpwanchi.
Anze nali mmere.
Wali mmere.
Focus.
Mr. Wawungo Zadage.
Yeah.
Before we get into what the meaning of your name is, because you can't go, I'm an African man, you're an African man.
Yes.
We must discuss that name and its depth and the meaning.
Yeah.
But I must take you back to the Vuka cipher.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? Who are you beating?
I was
like the locals say.
I was fighting like a blind man who's a land swordsman from Bravos. Yeah.
So you were just swinging your katana. Whoever gets it.
Akagwamu.
When you're spitting.
Because I knew like they told me like There's Big Drill, there's going to be Myth, there's going to be who?
Peter Miles.
Said, Peter Miles.
Yes.
Keko.
So you sharpened your sword.
And I was like, whoever I'm singing after, I'm just going to say, you just killed it, I bring it back to life.
Yeah.
You know me name, but you don't know me.
Yeah.
I am the worst, I swear. You go miss the devil because you killed it.
Yeah.
Heavenly Father, why forgive them? Vidizabulu, as seen on TV. Koba muziki, even the deaf hear me. I lost my mind, can't brainwash me. We from Mugezi, ndi musiru nyo, tompa magezi.
Yeah, Vuka Cypher, check it out
Vuka.
again. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Bush.
That was another very good. You got in a cypher because everyone is creating a cypher now.
Ochimayi twatadde cypher ya plat LG akugambye twatadde.
Nalabe muji advertising, but it better be good. It better be good because everybody is releasing a cypher.
It's good.
No one will cypher zifa.
No cypher. Yetaga kudecipheringa.
Oh shit! Is it out
good.
yet already?
Not yet. They're still mixing and mastering.
Atemututisa tisa namwe.
Sife balokitisa mnange.
Chogama, it's coming.
Yeah. Like winter.
Okay.
Yeah. Bajita wacha? Long claw.
No, Valerian steel.
Valerian steel. Yeah.
My brother. Yeah, it's always amazing, man. Why did you name your son Abraham?
Abraham, because I wanted to make his name have more meaning than mine.
What, I thought your name Wawongos is
no. I have very many names. It's one of my names.
Okay.
Abraham is one of my names. So
okay. Yeah.
I called him Abraham because Father Abraham.
The father of most of the tribes.
Yes. So I took it from myself and I gave it to him.
Yeah.
So when they're saying of Father Abraham, I am the father of Abraham.
Yes. I see how that works. He's the firstborn, eh?
Yes, he's the firstborn.
Okay. So, I was going to ask you something, and I realized it was no. I realized it was private. Most people don't know who the mother of your kids is, but I don't know.
You know, bro.
I know, but most people don't know.
They know.
So I was about to put it out. I was like, not done.
Hey,
yeah,
but you know,
respect to the queen.
Respect.
Yeah, respect to the queen. Respect to the princess. Yeah. What do we have? What do we need to look forward to for Nutty?
For Nutty, Neithan, I feel like right now, people have a very short attention span.
Yeah.
And
oyisa abantu abasiru mulugezigezi oyisa abantu abayisa abasiru
wamaze nkogedde mu
omuntu agamba
kogedde mu luzungu ne rocket efulumye ya Heron.
When a person tells you that you can't read a paragraph from top to bottom and make sense of it, that means that you have a short attention span.
People have a short attention span.
3 seconds, they think they're goldfish.
5 seconds.
But Gen Z muvuma.
The city Gen Z in the millennial.
I'm a millennial too. Yeah. But I'm a vintage millennial. Like you were born 92, I was born in the 80s. But we are all millennials. Anyway, right now people have a short attention. Finally, he calls me Baba. Okay, let's go. Finally, he agrees that I'm his Baba. For
a reason, but anyway, it can reason.
Yeah.
Kati, I want to buy a short attention span.
Yes.
Chendiko wano. Your core values as a person. Omuntu ali eyo. Core values zo. Yes. If you find an artist that you can relate with, and I am one of those artists.
You think you're relatable?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So, all you have to do is subscribe. Don't wait for the world to enjoy for you to enjoy.
Buzz.
I want you to enjoy as you.
To expound on my brother's statement. Expound.
Yes.
Tuition.
there.
Conversation, but like to elucidate in my brother's conversation.
Okay.
Tuition.
Yeah.
To exacerbate on the message.
Producer, cut. Okay, to exacerbate.
To exacerbate the message that my brother is trying to put out to the world. We live in the era where so many people have a crowd mentality. Where Olinda Bantuku TV, where you wait for people on TV to tell you what's cool, where most people cannot make a mind up on their own to decide whether they like this pair of pants, whether they like this color, whether they like this song, whether they like this artist. They wait for the crowd to first agree, right? And then they will be like, oh, maybe I also like it. You get me? Yet, I think to me, art and the beauty of art, what Kendrick Lamar shows to most people is that the individuality of you saying, nobody likes that art, but I love it. And you stand in your decision and say, I'll listen to so-and-so as an artist, not because everybody thinks they are cool. Actually, we lived in an era where you discovering a cool artist before anybody knew them was the gem. That was what was cool. Yeah. But right now, it's everybody thinks this is cool. I also think it's cool. So it must
be cool.
First, it would be like, everybody loves that. I love this because it's exclusive or whatever. So I think bringing that back and individuality and being able not to be a sheep, but to be able to think for yourself and be like, I'm going to be the lone wolf that creates the coolness, that creates the swag, that creates the new trend. Yes. I think that's what makes artistry cool. Yes. That's because it was a hit. It kills the enjoyment for me. I like challenging myself to say, I created this, it banged. Let me see, if I meander through this hole, where am I going to end up? To me, that's where the enjoyment is, not... That's not where the enjoyment. I might do that when I'm trying to market and a mixtape, but I'm not going to do that on my album. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that on my album. Yeah,
man, we are on the same road.
Yeah.
What I want to tell people.
Yeah,
there are very many, even to smart people, there are very many traps. Whatever, okumayanga traps zo bazitu setting. You might not have data, but you might be playing a game.
Facebook zero.
Or you might be on internet and your data goes off. But when an advert is playing, it plays very well.
Yes.
Because they want to divert your mind. They don't care about you.
Yes.
So if you have an artist, subscribe, make sure you follow. If you can relate,
individual inga gochagala. Yes. It doesn't matter if you're the only one who likes it.
Kati sigala koyo muyimbi kubanga naye abagenda kusigala kumulama kimanyi.
Yes, because
that is all I can say.
Yeah.
Because I've been somewhere abantu bagamba wabula ze sibulangako. I'm not lost.
Yeah. You know where you're going, right?
I know where I'm going. I'm not lost.
How am I lost when I know where I'm going?
I know where I'm going.
And then people say, we missed your music. It's online. How can you miss something?
And you can even go there and we miss. I think you are madam.
It is readily available online. But here we're speaking like Olinganga most deaf I get a Dave Chappelle. Over Dave Chappelle I get a most deaf. There's a different type of elk. Like you cut from a different cloth. So many people don't think like that. It's a privilege that you are educated in Nakasero Primary, wasomera ku Scot, otwewanideko byonna mwana wa mugago. It's a privilege to think like that. So many niggas. If you ain't dancing empere when everybody's dancing empere.
By the way,
you're losing out. Before the podcast began, I attempted to dance empere, and I'm proud to say I failed miserably.
By the way, I hope we're not getting done because I'm just getting started.
No, we're just getting warmed up right here. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Let's go in hip hop.
Let's go in hip hop. Yeah. Who is your best hip hop artist?
Right now?
Yeah. No, ever. Ever to get them right now.
Best hip hop artist ever.
Yes.
I'll give it to Tupac.
Tupac. Why Tupac?
Why Tupac? Because he managed to package himself properly. He wasn't a thug before.
Yes.
But he packaged himself. And remember, his father was curing addiction. Was it through acupuncture?
Yes.
Yes. And the mother was jailed and he was born in jail.
Yes.
That was the most Black American birth
story.
Oh,
I've never looked at it that way, actually.
That is what I saw.
It's like two people trying to make it, and then they're in a situation where
they were trying to break the man.
They're trying to break the man
by
the
arresting the pregnant wife.
Wow.
And they give birth to behind jail cells.
I have never looked at it that way.
So, and he's stationed like, you are this, but if you want these people to rally behind you, you have to. So he gets the tattoos and he gets lost in the character. When you're acting movies,
yes,
you are allowed to
lost
get
in
lost
the gangster character. Yes. Yes.
But still, he made an impact. So
yes,
and you know, poetry with words makes hip hop.
Yes.
So
I was asking someone the other day who said that he was a rapper. We were discussing hip hop and rap. Then I asked him, "Do you know what rap means?" And I told him, there was a pause. There were crickets. I told him, "Do you know it's in Gawelu? But it's rhythm and poetry, basically. You have the rhythm and you have the poetry. That's rap right there. But what makes it the hip hop culture is the combination of the many things and what you believe from the inside coming out. That expression is what makes it the culture. So many people don't understand that. So let me ask you. Mbuli the Tupac of all time. How about right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'll give it to Kendrick Lamar. And that is because of that's how you know I'm a hip hop head.
You're a hip hop head, yes.
There was an interview that a journalist had with Tupac.
Yes.
Before he died. So Tupac's mother.
Yes. Afeni Shako.
Yes. Handed it over to Kendrick. And he added it on his album.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Song, yes, on that song called Motor Man. And Kendrick was reiterating, he was saying the words that the journalist was.
All the tuition, minimal reiteration.
For
the people that know poetry and you enjoy like literature, reiteration is where you repeat the message.
Yes.
No jidamu. Yes.
Kati Kendrick yalinga yogera.
Yes.
Ne Tupac ngamubuza ebibuzo.
I remember that.
Motor Man.
Yes.
Am I correct? Over.
Yeah, you are. You're very correct. I don't know if it's called Motor Man, but I know I remember Ndujukia where Tupac is having a conversation with
omuntu alivinze mweje emyaka.
Yeah.
Na ngamanyi Tupac ngamanyi nono. Ali ne bafulumya oluyimba ngono tebalina mu kuyimba ali mu kumubuuza. Ate nga Tupac byaddamu. They are still relevant even up to now.
It's basically like it was like Kendrick was having it's basically what we hope this podcast can achieve for Ugandan hip hop artists, right? And all creatives in general, is that you get a chance to experience knowledge from the people that are doing it so you can shape your craft. It's that you've learned what Neithan has experienced and what G has experienced. No chitwalango omwana omutalaba podcast 10 and you're like, this is my knowledge reference point. So having Tupac having a conversation with Kendrick Lamar, this is way before this Drake beef, way before. And you know, both of them, while poem actually Kendrick is talking about Tupac is like, I remember you were conflicted, misusing your influence. Because he's observing Tupac's life and he's observing Tupac's mistakes. And it's like, but you get caught up here. But this is where I see me as your younger brother. These are the lessons I take out of this. And then after all of that distillation of both places and the juxtaposition of both images, they have a conversation together. Bruh, you're a hip hop head. You're a hip hop head. You're a hip hop head. Yeah. That was really, really deep. That was really deep. Because the whole thing about black empowerment and freeing yourself, and again, going back to the title of your album, Freedom. Isn't, if you're born in prison, what other thing do you... Tupac bamuzalira mu komera nga mama we bamusiba, but a dad was doing acupuncture, trying to free people of their illnesses.
From LSD.
And then Tupac's mother became an addict from the struggles. But this child is born in jail, and he's that deep with the consciousness of trying to free a whole coast and the whole black consciousness and awaken it. Sometimes you get so frustrated with the system that the only way to do that is to become gangster. Watch together. At 26 years old, you lose such a person, and bruh, chakabi. Okay, katika nkubuzi.
Next question.
Gali side, oba Gaza.
I'm Gali side.
Gali wa Mavado.
Byebinya. Byebinya.
Yes.
Byebinya.
Yes.
I'm on Mavado's side. Though it disappointed me.
How did it disappoint you now?
Well, you could dance all sting.
Yeah.
World boss ya mukuba. Obani ya muenjaga doze agitekamu airplane fuel. Yayimba oluyimba lumu mirundi musanvu.
It was laced. It was budgetal laced blood.
Yes, it was. It was. So he lost the
Sting yali mwaka chwa. What are we talking
dance
about?
all sting. I think it was like around 2004. No, it was earlier. It was around 2010 now. Wow.
Yes.
Because there was Kiprich.
I remember Kiprich.
Ochimanya Kiprich yakuba ne ninja man mu
ani aliyamba de kaguni nga
Kiprich.
Yeah, Kiprich.
It was Kiprich.
He was good. He was yakuba ninja man.
But yamukuba mu vibes wano mu kujira. But in dance right now I think but still I used to be Gali.
But I see the similarities between dancehall culture and hip hop because ababalinga bekuba freestyle battle live on stage.
Nayenga bonna no bava mu alliance abasinga.
Nga they have the same camp.
Yes, because Vibes Cartel used to write for Bounty Killer.
Oh.
Yes.
So no, let me ask you this because you've touched a very important point. In dancehall, is it allowed for someone to write for you? Because in hip hop,
as long as you big him up. The difference is in a dancehall, we're trying to bring the vibes up, the life up, like. But in hip hop, we're talking about real life stories.
Yes.
So if you write something and it touches me,
yes, and
it speaks to me, it speaks to my mind, your story.
Yes.
And I hear that it wasn't actually your story.
It was somebody else's.
You get? So I'm like, what the fuck are you?
I know. We can swear on this podcast.
Watch the manga.
We swear here. Yeah, like why are you telling me this story if it's not your story? Yes.
Because hip hop is.
You actually see Ali Kazinda, which is the main criticism between Drake and Kendrick.
Drake lost a lot of credibility.
Yes.
I don't know. He released this an album, but still he didn't even release it alone.
Yes, Nepati next day.
Did you try listening to it?
No, I stopped listening to Drake. The last Drake album I listened to was Scorpion.
Even for all the
okay, but there's this into an album where you just cruise through it once. Well, 21 Savage, which is Halos. But I was like, there's no song I can even go back to. You get me? There's no song I can go back to. But Scorpion, there was a lot there. Even the intro alone. I love the intro. But nowadays when Drake releases an album, it's
like the effect.
Yeah.
But for hip hop, it's because of you follow the story. For dancehall, I feel like it's okay. You know, I'm the one who wrote Girl Formula by Young Muller.
I didn't know that.
I'm the one who wrote it.
Okay.
So in dancehall, it's okay as long as you big up whoever has written.
Okay.
And the world knows it.
Yes.
Because now we have different voices.
Yeah.
I cannot sing like him, but he can be like, hey, no, what?
Yes. Yes. Nutty yakakoze
That's what it is.
Yes.
But in hip hop, it is a story.
Yes.
You have to talk about your hardships as a black man.
It's self-expression.
Yes.
Whereas much as we say that, in the beginning of hip hop, was it Rapper's Delight? There are two schools of thought here. Nti potunulira Basnoop. West Coast yonna actually. Bakkiriza okwewandikira. That's why you hear 50 Cent wrote nearly half of Game's album. And then you hear Dr. Dre, every rhyme he has ever spat, says that.
Because they go through the same...
They go through the same... I get what you're saying.
They go through the
same location.
Yes. Unaweza kulaba more perspective. Bro, I saw you when you walked up on the people and you pull up your whole... the clock. Yes. More perspective.
Like a gangster is telling a gangster story.
Yes, like I saw you, like I was at this angle.
Yes.
So I feel like it is allowed for
the West. Drake, there was a time, Afrobeat could have taken off much earlier. But there was a time when Drake, I think Wizkid wrote 2-3 songs.
That is why I don't like that guy. He refused.
He wrote 3 songs
for dance.
For Drake, Wizkid wrote 3 songs for Drake.
This guy
but then
Drake
want us
to prevail.
Knew that if I let these guys through,
but he's paying for it now.
Yes. He did not come for the video. He did not like big him up. He did not like,
come closer.
Yes.
Baby, come closer.
Yeah.
Wizkid, in his greatness, he had to shoot 2 videos. But all those 2 videos, he was waiting for Drake to come and feature. The only thing
what they want dance, he gave him like his biggest song of his career.
No
and
controller.
Then it didn't come through. No controller.
Yeah. Nagano kubeera mu video. Omuyayi shooting videos. Biri. Nalabanga simanga Africa genda kusalako nnyo.
Nagamba kankolina abasipana abadugavu mbagalewo. Yeah. He did that. But that was him being a strategist as a musician.
It was terrible. He didn't follow his heart.
Yeah, he didn't follow his heart there. Yeah,
he didn't follow his heart. Yeah. He messed up there. That's where he lost the black culture from its origin.
That was point number 1. For me, where he lost the black culture was when during the battle, he said, "You're rapping like you're trying to free the slaves." To me that's where you lost me. They were going back and forth, and I'm like, as a rapper and as a fan of the culture, I was like, Drake's Family Matters is hard. Then whatever did Graham, and I'm like, hey, here is dark. But then he raps and said, "You're rapping like you're trying to free the slaves," and I'm like, what do you think hip hop is for? You a guy who Pusha T already outed for wearing blackface. He lost me there. That's where he lost me.
But you can't blame him because the father has Alzheimer's. So
what does your father's Alzheimer's? Doesn't mean that you have Alzheimer's.
He forgot what he had to teach his son.
Oh. Okuba omulide akubye. Okuba okukuba n'osabula. Waliwo okukuba then waliwo okuwutula.
Ayina okusomesa mutabani we yakyera.
Awutudde kati you battle. That's a battle right there. That's a battle right there.
Yeah.
So, what do you prefer? A stadium, or do you prefer an intimate space?
A stadium. Yeah.
So instead of Serena,
or
should we even go smaller?
Serena. No.
Should we go smaller to get a small room somewhere of 20 people? So you want stadium status, the feeling of being in a stadium performing?
No, I just want the freedom.
The freedom to be able to...
Serena, Mufo kyofuna Serena. Wakiri mpangisa tent ku Fenoni. Ebika cricket over yonna. Ngebika cricket over yonna. Baleme kweralikirira mbwe enkuba egenda bajira.
So maybe we should have asked outdoor or indoor.
Outdoor.
Outdoor, you like outdoor.
Outdoor, ne parking yonna tuyinza ogiweka. Ne tubeeranga malezi ne tuteekawo nezi walking walk ducts.
Walk ducts.
Train ducts,
Yes.
Ozitegedde so even if it's raining you can
ngoyitamu muri makati.
No gena no.
Ngaje tulinako we so have one at the airport. Tetuli bawala nnyo.
Tubulina buli bwa bulera kala zaffe.
Hold on, don't pause right there. So we're still here talking about the yes and no's. Mkuwa two options. Olonze Tupac as your greatest artist. Olonze Gully Side, Yamavado.
Yeah.
Vibes Omusude.
Vibes yanyiza nnyo. Yalina emyaka 13 okukola gym yasooka fuluma ate natandika okuyingira legedde. Kola olubuto. Why did you yeah.
Ne buju teyafuluma na maso.
Ne era still buju yalinako board ne bench era akuba.
Ne mwana buju yafuluma labika bulungi ate n'abalangira balangira I still look fine.
Vibes yamazeemu amaanyi yafulumya alabika ng'ekikere.
Mwana nange but you know what's funny? He looks like one of my cousins.
Are you?
I told my cousin, man, you're looking like Vibes yafulumye.
He was like, thank you so much.
Tunabakudamu kwogera. Since then, probably yafuluma kawaga kati. You know, nemwana Vibes nze Vibes ekyamunchayo kyali wamwe ye Yerusa. Teye Yerusa amuwairiza. He bleaches, right? Any black man who bleaches, to me.
Nedda osanga yana kiri ekirwadde
no. This dude was selling cake soap. They used to call it cake soap. You remember that? He used to sell cake soap. Cake soap is basically saying, I hate the skin my ancestors gave me. I would rather be light-skinned.
Now you know why I chose Mavado.
I don't say this publicly, but I'm a Mavado guy. Just simply off that fact. I love clocks, but nah. I can't vibe with manya world boss. Oh, you mean a boss wagundi waka wajamdongo yoka. You can't be a world boss with that shit. You can't be bleaching and promoting that shit and calling yourself a. Because Jamaica is like that's where Marcus Garvey is from, though.
Yeah.
You say it. Yeah. So how can you come from that and then you bleach? Yeah. That guy lost my respect.
But whoever bleached, it's okay.
It's okay. We love you, but come back to the light. Yes.
Even if it's not the lightness that you we consume. Let's continue. Yeah.
So, would you prefer hard liquor or a beer? What's your weapon of choice?
My weapon of choice. Beer makes people fat.
You're calling me fat? Are you calling me fat?
That is your personal realization.
Nutty is telling me that I need to go to the gym.
Do you know this series called House MD? It's about a doctor.
Dr. House, eh?
Yes, Dr. House.
Yeah, I know it, yeah. There was that woman, man.
Yes, I know.
But when I say that, people are going to say I only like white girls. But there's that woman, eh? You know her?
Yeah.
She's, what's her name? Olivia Wilde.
Yes.
Olivia Wilde was in House first.
Very wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, with the hair pulled back.
Yes.
That she's going to do a job.
Yes.
And she blew.
Why can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So what were you talking about?
Yes.
There was somebody
Yeah.
who was drinking soda, but they drank so much beer that there was yeast in the stomach. So they were brewing beer
inside their
in the digestive system.
I hope all these scenarios were hypothetical. I don't think it's
they
real.
were hypothetical based on real life events.
Yes.
So you said beer or?
I said hard liquor or beer.
I'll take hard liquor any day.
Hard liquor any day. Okay, I get you. What's your dream destination in the world? What were you going again? Where you're like, I'm not even performing. This is where I would like to go with my family, just chill, have a hangout, and spend time.
Agatha.
Where's that?
In the middle of the earth.
Agatha?
Yes, Agatha.
Where the fuck is that?
It's in the middle of the earth.
In the middle? Where's the middle of the earth?
In the middle of the earth.
Where the prime meridian crosses the equator?
No,
where is that?
The equator is on top.
I hope you're not talking about the P word.
No, Agatha. No, I'm talking about the real inside of the earth. Whatever. Waliwo ba global earthers.
Yes.
Waliwo ba flat earthers.
Yes.
Kati waliwo ba
Agathas.
in earthers. Agathas. Eri munda mu makati. Omusana tegutuukayo, but the core heart of
you
the
see,
earth.
on that time, so too, the sun doesn't reach there. How many parts do you know in the middle of the earth where the sun doesn't reach? After two, don't know. Have you ever heard of Agatha in your life? Have you ever heard of Agatha in your life? No, nobody here has ever heard of. Where is Agatha on the map? Where is it on the map? What coordinates? What coordinates are there?
The coordinates. It is 000.
It's in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm speedy today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, hip hop or dancer? Because you love both.
Hip hop or dancer? I'd rather dance.
Both, you can dance to both.
No, hip hop reminds me of pain. Yeah, they cut off your hip and they make you hop.
Yes. Yeah.
That's hip hop.
Yes.
I'd rather dance.
On the dance.
I forget my problems.
Yes. But when you wake up in the morning, the problems are still there.
They are always there.
Well, hip hop, yeah, the hip makes you hop, and because your hip, you understand, then you hop. In the movement, you get out of your problem,
and you get hope.
Yes, and then you hop, you get out of it.
Okay, then that's you have won me to the other side now.
Yes, yeah, most definitely. Malewa, Matoke, Okalo.
Malewa.
This man is from the east, like for real, eh?
Yeah.
It's hard to find a man from the east who doesn't say Malewa.
Because you know what? Malewa is made of bamboo. Bamboo, if you are a pupil. If you're a pupil,
yes,
there are some people who had buttocks that when you cane them with a proper branch from mahogany or what, it will break.
Yes.
The next best branch was guava because it is elastic. But the hardest one for the police people, which one is the hardest?
I would rather take bamboo over guava. Guava?
Hey.
Guava, you know, it even has that elasticity. No. Guava, no. I'd rather take bamboo over guava.
Katife bamboo yo kiboko.
Yes.
Tujikolamu enva. Ate womanga ennyama.
So is there a lot of bamboo in Mbali?
Frozen bamboo.
What do you mean frozen?
Mountain bamboo.
So you have to climb up so high to get the bamboo.
Yes.
For people who don't know, Nutty Neithan is originally from eastern Uganda, and is a man from the Elgon.
Yes.
So Elgon has this food which is a delicacy. The Baganda have a peculiar food where they love enswa, which is like basically eating ants, and Nsenene we're basically eating grasshoppers. But the people in the east have this thing where they're like pandas. They eat bamboo shoots. They eat bamboo shoots or the root. What's the preparation of like a Malewa dish? What's that like?
We have two versions of bamboo.
Yeah.
We can eat the dry bamboo, or we can eat the fresh bamboo.
Is it eaten like sugar cane? How do you prepare it?
It is eaten in the ground nuts.
Oh, so they prepare it's soft. Is it soft?
It is softened.
And eaten with the
ground nuts.
I've never had malewa by the I've been to Mbuli countless times. This is how I know that I don't have friends in Mbuli. Actually, I've been to Mbuli several times. Nobody has ever offered me malewa.
We should go.
You guys are just from there.
In April, we're going to go back.
Yeah.
I will make sure I get the perfect person to make for you the perfect malewa. Different versions. There's the fresh malewa.
Yes.
And there's the
I want both versions.
Cut the dried one ujajira banga ebya matoke. Nebo oluma ojja kuloza mboli mukulya nyama.
Really?
Yes.
So the vegetarians should first visit Mbuli.
The vegetarians should flock and buy land in Mbuli.
Yes.
And yes. That's how malewa is like. Yeah.
What is your liquor made from in Mbuli? Because the Baganda, in Russia,
Russian beer.
They make vodka from potatoes. When you go to our brothers, the Chinese and Japanese, their shit is from rice.
There's rice liquor.
No, sake is rice. They ferment rice.
Please don't tell me cognac is from rice.
I think cognac is bananas. That's just like Asia. I think, the Baganda, they ferment the buakata, whatever liquor they want, depending on the level of fermentation, is from the matoke. Do you guys ferment bamboo?
Well, you might have to never on the business idea. I
want 10%. I want 10%.
On the business idea.
You have to.
And I have the
what happens when you ferment bamboo?
I've never fermented bamboo.
Guinness is fermented coffee. Because this man called Arthur Guinness forgot his water next to his coffee.
And he signed the
story
now Guinness.
Guinness. Okay. Yeah. That's how Guinness got fermented. So whatever culture, depending what's around them, some people ferment wheat, some people ferment bananas, other people ferment rice, other people ferment potatoes. Buli omu gyali ekikulayo kyakola. Tebanaba whiskey,
tebanaba unless I don't know.
Nobody's fermented bamboo before.
Sorghum
is this guy.
Malua.
This Muramba.
Malua.
No, Malua and Muramba.
And Muramba.
They're both sorghum people. One is sorghum, the other is millet.
There's millet and sorghum.
Millet and sorghum. For them, you Muramba people.
Kabao.
Kabali is what?
Kabao.
Tonto. Yes. So nobody has permitted bamboo actually. We might be into 10% of all global revenue.
And 20%
in perpetuity all over the universe. You know those contracts? In perpetuity all over the universe. That means even if you go to Andromeda, which is a moon on Jupiter, I still have by 10%. Idea, we formulated it together.
And it was televised.
Do you like live or DJ? What do you prefer when you're performing?
When I'm performing?
Yeah.
It depends on the audience. I will tell you that.
You're in a club.
I'm the DJ's best friend.
You're in a stadium.
I will even forget what we rehearsed with the band.
Yeah.
I will tell you that.
Yeah.
Noise Nation.
Yes.
Well, I could show Dexter.
Yeah.
I rehearsed.
Yes.
But when I went on stage, the crowd gave me another directive.
Walinganga kuba CD.
Neda nalinga Freddie Mercury. Ngali ku stage. Nalinga Freddie Mercury ku stage. Omanyi audience yo fundraiser. Heyo. Figaro. Chenaliko. Naino kubivaako byonna.
Yes.
So far, I was talking to my friend Fenwick. Nemuga, that was my greatest moment. Kubakati twali ku band.
Did you film all this stuff?
What?
Did you film this?
Yes, I filmed it.
You have to.
Yes, you can check out the TikTok. Like, Bazanya to work. I didn't have to sing.
But the way when you mentioned Freddie Mercury, he's one of my greatest performers ever in the whole world. And ako microphone akampi yako, I must replicate it. Akataliko gundi ya wansi yalingo kakutero mukono. It's like so powerful.
Kala gambu oina command
ya audience yona yeah.
Choka yalina mu vest kati.
Yes.
Actually,
even your most famous photo shoot, it's either for Okopa Freddie Mercury. I'm beginning to see the lines there. Well, your most famous photo shoot, well, in China, and I'm beginning to get the Nutty Neithan formula. Mulimu Freddie Mercury,
command, just to be a command. Hey, Movado Mutadeko Ramvi. But it just depicts that the simplest of setups are the most significant.
I get you.
Wakalola Freddie yakwata mic
ngamba likajina akabulu
kajini kabulu
ne vest ya white
nakuba jini yali ya blue
jini kali kabulu nawe
mbade sima
go watch it
kati nakwata mic one
the whole world sang.
That was a moment.
That was a moment.
What was the question?
I don't even remember. I think it was live or CD, but that
but either way,
like live is always
no better ku live, no better ku CD. Jukira DJ Mugamba Pulo, and you go live with the audience.
That's true.
I think live takes it.
Yeah, but most people forget that hip hop was born out of two turntables and a mic. Sometimes the rapper bagala nnyo okusiba ku gundi ku band. Tubagamba bine ebintu bazamba bebisobola bokka. I'm bragging, but all I'm saying is that just like you've said, even when you mute the DJ, you are live with the crowd. So what are you doing with the crowd, with the time of the crowd, and what experience are you giving them to take away? Whichever. Okay. Oliwa Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Coca-Cola.
Orange or passion fruit?
Passion.
Light-skinned babe or dark-skinned queen? Dark skinned queen.
Pink pussy.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You're saying it's all the same.
Pink
Basically, you're saying it's all the same.
It's not the same.
No, it is the same because black, light skin, it's all the same. Yeah. Chechimu. That's what you're saying. That's what you're telling me.
Pom. Yeah, that.
Yes. South Africa or Dubai?
I've never been to South Africa. I had a show, but cancelling. Nae wangamba mwe South Africa. These are the rumors. Wangamba South Africa mbo bakuba tatu kwa guru wa pumpu webanga inamufia.
Bobango inamufia?
Nge inamufia bajukuba ko tatu mbwe inamufia.
Like nga Teddy said.
Ndwa mbufia. So I don't know. I've never been there.
I've never experienced that. But I've been there. I've been there several times.
Okay. Are we talking about going there, or are you talking about smashing?
I'm talking about just going there, taking like a trip.
That is the previous topic.
Sun City.
The previous topic has
Nutty, get your mind out of the gutter. Tulimu travel. Tulimu travel your kakati. Actually, it's not the gutter. It's the most beautiful place on earth.
Yes. Okay, going to Dubai
or SA. South Africa.
I'd like to meet Tyler.
I feel you. Yeah.
Tyler.
Tyler. Osobola okukasanga ku airport kwennyini awo.
Yakagezzamuko.
Nedda. You're older.
Nkawe ku proteins.
Nedda. But you know you're older.
Kagajenga vinkana. Yeah.
Chips and a ketchup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, train or plane?
I trust the plane. I know. You know, it's a trick, eh?
It's a trick. It looks easy, but it's a trick question.
Because you know what? The train only rolls on a plane line.
That is confusing. Train over plane.
Nutty, the train runs on the plane.
I don't say we had the rain in Spain, rains mainly on
planes. No,
it's on a plane, yes.
So I'll take the train on a plane.
That's confusing. I don't know. This is what he just did. That's the reason why he's one of my best dancehall artists in the world. You get me? Like he thinks like a rapper.
Yeah.
Muganda wange kati kankubuuze. Kawempe or Mbuli? Because you live in Kawempe now. You're originally from Mbuli.
Mbuli.
Where is that?
Bugembe.
Bugembe the stadium?
No.
Right.
What of Bugembe in Mbuli? After Maluku.
There's a Kawempe. It's also called Kawempe. I didn't know that.
Actually, Kawempe in Lugisu is called Chisampa.
I don't know. The mats.
The papyrus.
Papyrus, yes. Yeah, that's Kawempe.
Busampa.
Obusampa.
Busampa.
But I'm talking about the place. Like you're from Kawempe. You've said you've been in Kawempe for some time, right?
Yes.
And that's where 5
years. 5 years.
That's where I'm from.
I was even there when you
were either where you are right now or where you originated from Mbuli.
So you want me to choose between Kawempe and Mbuli?
Yes. Answer this carefully because tu is occupied an Mbuli festival. You don't want the people in Mbuli pissed off.
I wouldn't be in Kawempe if I wasn't
from Mbuli.
Yes. So
okay. Alicia Keys about GNL Icon.
Come on, bro. What the fuck is GNL Gundi when it comes to Alicia Keys? Honestly speaking.
GNL Icon is like
no, me I'm on Alicia Keys.
GNL Icon is the type of chick to make you get into your mental health, like caress your head, do yoga together.
We had Erika Badu before, so I didn't put that in. Yes. Yes.
I see what you're saying.
Alicia Keys any day.
Alicia Keys any day.
Yes.
Kati Cindy over Sheba. Why are you pouring so much? Why are you pouring too much?
Cindy over Sheba. You set the tone.
I already set the tone.
No, that's just a question. It's a bit ambiguous.
No, the question is Cindy or Sheba?
Where?
Not about smashing. It's about the whole general, like, aesthetic and the holistic.
I would smash both of them. It would be a wonderful.
Wonderful
threesome.
Like holistic, holistic picture.
The holistic. Once you mentioned some words that are, not you say holistic, so.
We need to stop discussing with people who think everything in a double entendre on this podcast. This is not a double entendre, it's not a holistic. We're talking about everything being whole.
You're making things worse.
Whole. You see why we need to stop people thinking double entendres all the time? Okay, we are talking about everybody's special attributes. Yes.
Okay. You said who?
Sheba and Cindy.
Why not have
the red or green peel?
What goes? I'm the one supposed to be asking them.
So you need to choose one.
Me?
Yes. If
I
you
know.
don't, you don't.
I'm the choice.
If you don't, you're the choice.
Yes, I'm the choice.
I see how you played that.
I'm the choice. I'm the choice.
That's really smooth, eh?
Yeah.
That's really smooth.
I changed the narrative.
That's really smooth. Why would you choose them when
they can choose? They can choose me. Yeah.
They can choose you.
Yeah, they can choose me.
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
We are the prize.
Otebe.
We're the prize, eh?
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect that.
Had I went Android, like Kazim. You.
Wow. I really respect that.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
To get the next.
iPhone, Android.
There are reasons.
So you have an Android and an iPhone?
Yes.
Uganda is an iPhone, the biddies.
waba vaku studio ngo inolimba lokoze oko airdrop.
You airdrop? Yes.
Waliwo file manager.
Your file manager.
Android oluyimba olweza studio nga yahakinze maka. But anyway, I will go with Android because Android you don't have to pay.
I don't pay for anything besides cloud space.
You pay. Okay, funagundi eno vajita batya workout gym instructor.
Yes.
You pay monthly. But on Android, it is free because there are very many versions.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ku Play Store,
yes.
Free.
Yes.
The same app on iPhone, they know that you have money. So they're like, hey, monthly you pay $10, $15, $20. So I chose Android.
I can't believe you're an Android guy.
I have iPhone. I'm not Android, but I would choose Android.
But for me, I'm an iPhone guy all through and through.
I have iPhones, but I would choose Android because
even iPhone has things that you pay for only once in your life. Well, you don't have to charge me all through. Like, I appreciate your service. Like, I'm only paying once. It's a one-time payment, no subscription. Chiwed. Yeah.
It's your birthday, it's your man.
Yeah. Black or white?
Yin yang.
But as long as you're my brother, it don't matter if you're black or...
I think it's yin yang. There's a balance.
Yeah, there's a balance. You need both.
You can't.
You need both, right?
You have to balance the both. Yeah.
Totally understand that. Do you prefer watching a movie in a cinema or in the comfort of your living room?
It depends on what the executive producer wants. Kubanga waliwo cinema nga zirimu 5D. Nga bajita Dolby, you know Dolby Atmos, right? Dolby Atmos. Webera mu 5D ojulira nga and I prefer it where the director wants me to perceive them.
So the director is the one who dictates.
Yes. Oshimanyi James Cameron sabo yakuba kafananyi ka Titanic aka Rose.
Ngaliwa.
Yali ku set namukuba kafananyi sabo. So kati director chasalawo like I would like to perceive in the picture of the executive producer / director kati ewakajukira wayinza okubeera abo bakube tonaweza drop.
That's crazy that it's happening in real time. Najukira sinakuweza drop. Yeah.
But still, like I feel like
that's so me. Like I always remember, like I haven't done like that's why I need like my assistant who is always on point, and he does a very good job, by the way. And recently, we are digressing, but my assistant makes sure I am somewhere on time for a podcast, for an interview, for a meeting. Sometimes I'm I'm thinking I'm supposed to be on the lake. And Victoria, Makati, with my son and my wife. Nanjukiza, hey, you're supposed, if sometimes even the boat is almost setting off. Nanjukiza, oh, at 12 you're having this. You know what, guys? I have this. I have to stay on land. You go enjoy. Whichever. So it's really, really important. I get that. That's me in real times, because sometimes it's like I'm setting alarms on my phone. But I prefer people reminding me this has to be done in this time, point of time. There's no extending it. There's no postponing it. How when you know what you call it? Yeah. So let me ask you, when you're creating music, because I've been with you in the studio, right? When you're creating music, I was Kirira Mukono Uganda. I don't know where you go, because I've seen you go somewhere before. Nanesimanjo Uganda, where you're there physically in a studio, but that's not where Nutty Neithan is. Where do you usually go when you're creating your freestyles or your rhymes?
When I'm creating, I take it as for me. I feel like the creator is an artist.
God is an artist. That's what I've always told people that.
God is an artist. Because for me, when I'm in studio, I can write some things within the space of the studio, because the studio is built to grasp some amounts, calculated amounts of whatever is being created. So for me, I step out. Mwezo okuzanya tune wano beat. Njagala jiwulira wano. Jiwulira outside wano. Neto jiwulira mabega wano. Mbulire how does the sound? What can inspire me from the other side? What can inspire me, like Ochitegera? That is why I step out of the room, because I want to hear it from a different gundi
environment.
Yes. Outside of what has been secured.
Yeah, a booth. Besides the confines of a booth.
Yes. This is a different language.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that which you've said over beat Chichengamba, because I'm also the type of person who creates from what is the beat saying to me. And it's very few people that I hear saying beat a gambachi. Usually when a producer plays something for me, I'm always trying to figure out what's the piano saying, what's the trumpet saying, what is the conversation that all these instruments are trying to convey. Then I create the story over that. So are you telling me that you also create that way?
Yes.
So we are the same in our creativity.
Yes.
Cliff and not the same.
Yep.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy, because in the club I'm thinking you're like, every person has their own thing. There was a time I was thinking about, I was having this conversation with my friend, and he was telling me, these are the spaces between the instruments. Like, like where the drum says, dum 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 dum. Katiyalinda aumakati. Kati it's like it's saying dum 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 dum, and he was saying a very vulgar word, but he was saying dum 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 dum, your mother. In the local language, but ye ngawa creating it. Isn't that crazy?
It's
dum 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 dum. Like that's where he was putting every word. And I looked at this gentleman and I was like, okay, everybody finds their way of how they get to create a song, create a rhythm, create a melody. And there's no wrong way about doing this, because none of this energy runs into God dictating. It has to run through you. It's just inspiration. So, my brother, where did you go? You said you're going to Nabumali?
I went to boutique. My dad was in Nabumali.
So you went St. Bali Kudembe after that?
I was in Kira College Boutique, yes. St. Bali Kudembe, and Lubiri.
Lubiri?
Yes.
Lubiri is where you went to university?
Nkumba is where I went to university. Nkumba.
Yeah. How did you end up doing IT?
IT. By the time I was doing UCE, they had introduced computer language.
Yes.
Into the ordinary level.
Yes. I remember that.
So it was based on the schools that had the equipment to allow UNEB to bring the examinations. So that was 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's how there's enough. They planned the Mugis.
Yeah, I can tell.
Planned.
I can tell. Yes.
When I was at 5 years, I computer, try to zanya my brick game, Eddy.
Yes.
Tetris.
Galactica something. I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, so I knew it.
Yes.
Yeah. Nenga senior 4.
Yeah.
Najimalira St. Bali Kudembe.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So, if you're to think back through all your whole life, you say when you're about to die, and we're not about to die, knock on wood, life flashes before your eyes. So going on Nutty, Neithan, because you sing about love, you sing about happiness, you sing about depression, you sing about a good time, you sing about basically Kwate Chupa, Kwate Wa, you have all these other songs, right? Where did you have your first kiss?
When?
Where? When, where, who? Strucker. NBS. Parking lot.
Parking lot? Where you get out of you?
Nah, man.
Like a proper kiss.
Like somebody you really liked. You kissed her. Where, when, who? Okay. Where? Mbali. Who? So we as Ugandans are going to see through which people from Mbali that have ever been to a garden that you would have met. We're going to decipher. I just want to hear Mugisu. I have my suspicions somewhere.
I
have my suspicions somewhere. Let me ask you, before we go away, yeah? Nutty, talented, like, not just talented, but multi-talented. Where do you visualize the Ugandan music industry going? And what do you think is lacking for us to get there? First do us the vision of where we could go and what's missing for us to get there.
Here is where we could go. The Nigerians, you see these Nigerian artists? Nigeria as a country, the president, what's the name of the president? The president.
Olusegun Obasanjo.
Is he still the one?
No, I'm playing. I don't think
for
he's
real?
Still the president.
Okay, the presidential, because of it, yeah, yes. Construct, you know.
Yes.
Yakwatagana never gaya bakola generator. Baleme kutereza amasanyalaze. It's like a company.
Yes. Somebody was telling me about Nigeria, about Uganda, because you have to speak over the generators.
Now, those are government you're not ruling because of it here. According to my understanding. So follow mine, not yours.
Yeah.
Oh, theirs. Follow it. Like Boba Gambambu. government yakwatagana n'oli, whoever becomes president is going to agree with this because they are the ones going to reap the benefits.
Yes.
These people have 4 hours of electricity. The rest,
no
generator. Now, Fengawa na Uganda, Jukida, out of all of that turmoil that are going through,
yes,
they still need Uganda to be recognized in Africa.
Yes.
Every Nigerian artist had to first come here.
Yes.
So for us as Ugandan artists, I want us to follow
the blueprint.
The blueprint there.
So should we also first lose the electricity?
No, we cannot
okay.
lose.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that
yes.
I want us to listen to these people's stories and know that we are privileged. So we have to be humble when we are pushing. Because the people who feel like we are privileged, they use us like a jumping stone, and they jump to the rest of the world after
yes.
all they have been through.
Yes.
So all we have to do as Ugandans, we have to know this one went through all of this and still needed to come here.
Yes.
We don't have to go there. We just have to go. So Fengaba na Uganda tuino kumanyambu. You don't have to celebrate the fact that Davido had a concert here. No. You make sure you have a concert where Davido is having a concert next. That's
yes.
the O2 Arena.
Yes.
So that is the mindset I would like for the artists to have.
That's the mindset. That, how do we get there, though? What do you think is missing for us to get there? Because these are the dreams, hopes, and visions. What's lacking for us to get there? What do you think is what we need to correct in the design for us to get there?
We have to make our own design. Because all the designs we are following are designed to take our minds away and get our money.
Mm.
So we have to make our own design as artists.
Yes.
But we have to start by following artists who are negating themselves from these designs. Yeah.
So is it about unity or is it about individuality aiming for greatness?
It is about individuality aiming for greatness. That is where you can find unity.
Where all of you recognize that you're both all aiming at greatness. Yes. That means you're greatness. Whether you want it or not. Yeah. Yeah. Because you want a lot, which they think is unattainable. So you have to naturally link with other people who want the same thing you want. Right? I get it, man. Well, it's been a pleasure hanging out with the one and only
Is the show
Mr.
done?
No. To Charlie was but I'm concluding and Charlie.
Talk about hip hop.
To Charlie, where do you want to go?
Where I want to go is East Coast versus West Coast. And I would like to hear your perspective on that.
Okay, ask me. Because this is not an interview. This is more like a conversation between two brothers. Ask me.
Okay. East Coast or West Coast?
My second home is in the West Coast. Why would I ever choose the East Coast when it has winter?
Okay. Nas or Jay-Z?
Nas.
Why?
Because to me, hip-hop has to serve an element of community, educating, entertaining, and having fun, while other people just use it as a tool where it is just a job. Which is the same difference to me between Kendrick and Drake. One, it's just a job, it's just making money, while the other is, while I'm making money, let me share a few things that are going to help us overcome.
Okay, so does that put you on Drake's side or Kendrick's side?
Of course, Kendrick Nas, it's the same lineage.
Okay.
Jay-Z and Drake are the same person. Except that Jay-Z is so much from the streets, right? That he separates himself from Drake, being that one is a house nigger, the other one is a field nigger. The difference is that the field nigger is like, I spend my days in picking cotton, and there's no other way for me. You other guys in the house have a right to education, so you think that you can judge me. But I'm going to get my money regardless. So he's the street hustler. The street hustler who made it to a powerful position. While Nas is the schoolboy who said, I'm not going to commit any crime, let me go to school, study. I'm going to be a good boy, and then make it. That's the J. Cole, that's the Kendrick. While the Jay-Z is the young Jeezy, he's the T.I., he's the Future, he's the Jay-Z. All of them are by any means necessary, which is also constructed like the dichotomy between a Martin Luther and a Malcolm X. Jay-Z is a Malcolm X. Is more of a Malcolm X, while Kendrick, J. Cole and them are more of a Martin Luther. Take it on Papa.
Take it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where we are.
To production in Gundu.
Yeah.
What is your hardest bit in hip hop?
To me, and I should be asking you first. I should be asking you first. Okay.
Because you're great. Yeah, you're great. You
I'm going to give you my two hardest beats. They're old school beats. I think the first one is Triumph by Wu-Tang. And the second one has to be LA Niggas by Dr. Dre. And then the third one has to be Das Effects, Vegeta, the real hip hop. And that beat is so basic. All it does all through is it goes like it's as simple as that, all through from the beginning to the end.
That's right, to be R&B. It was about Sabo R&B minors.
Oh, like, but I don't know whatever they use, but to me, yeah. But I think to understand, like, my beat selection has to be either samples, yeah. If it's not a ninth wonder as a producer, it has to be DJ Premier, right? Or yeah, ninth wonder, DJ Premier, Just Blaze. When Just Blaze, yakwa ukubi ngoma, Just Blaze, and let me see who else. I have to pick Timbaland. Also, you know why I pick Timbaland? Timbaland over Pharrell, yeah? But I have to pick Timbaland over Pharrell because I'm a kind of guy who loves the party too. I'm not only about the revolution, but I'm also about the party. I say, like, fuck all these shootings. That's either you're extreme that way. I like to meet people in the middle. How about you?
Me, I would choose this anthem. It is the rarest.
I know the anthem. Okwali Eminem ne Chino Excel.
No.
Which is the anthem?
The anthem where there's no retreat, no surrender, but everybody wins. Where Nas and Jay-Z dissed themselves.
Yes.
But eventually they came up with a song, and they came up with a new republic.
Black Republican.
That is the beat.
Yes, I know the song.
That's my beat.
Yes.
All time.
Yes.
Hip-hop.
Okay. I see that.
It was a new republic of blacks, because guess what? They wanted to pitch them against each other.
Yes, but then they realized they are brothers. Why would you divide? You know because it's all about divide and rule.
Yeah.
The colonizer would like to divide and
rule. But you know what?
About you realizing that they are trying
and
to divide.
You make another new republic. There, so.
I remember that joint.
Yeah.
I remember that joint.
Yeah.
Yes. So Drake or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
You already chose.
Kendrick.
So would you prefer to dress hip-hop urban or African dashiki?
What is a dashiki?
A dashiki, vitenje.
Ebitenje? Nyambala ekitenje kuba nyiza okumanya omuti gwe bakijjako.
Zanzibar or Sese?
Sese naye wajjajja.
Have you been?
Yes.
Man, I just took my first trip to Sese.
Sese.
I was like, wow.
Sese.
I didn't know Uganda was this beautiful.
These are the last places that the Mpeos still prevail.
Bruh.
Mpeos chakulira.
So I was on the island and then, because I was staying at a hotel, they were going, hey, Baboon Forest, hey. Do you know that the chief of the Nchima clan resides here? And they were like, you must go see the chief of the Nchima clan, because the Nchima is apparently the clan that welcomes everybody to the Buganda kingdom.
Yes.
And the Nchima is the playful spirit. So they said, Baboon Forest, there's no way you can leave this island.
No,
I didn't go, but I was like, Natiamoko, because I was raised Catholic, you know, but okay. I should the next time. I'm planning to go back.
Okay.
I'm planning to go back. Yeah, you know, like, there's so many beautiful traditions in Uganda that every direction you look, you wonder why we haven't yet really like capitalized on this ancient wisdom and this beauty that's everywhere we go. The boat that I went on, in a flag here, Uganda, and I'm like, because I've been, well, I've traveled. Cafe. I've traveled South America, North America. How come I've grown up this long and I've never been to Sese?
You've never been there?
I've never been to Sese. I've never been to this Kalangala. But it's really, really.
Sese over Zanzibar.
Sese over Zanzibar. Yes. Zanzibar is beautiful guy wange.
Auntie, what the nera?
Okay, ngege oba mputa.
Ngege. What is ngege? Is it tilapia or Nile patch?
It's that one usually chewed.
Nile patch?
In your food.
Nile patch?
Never Nile patch mputa.
Tilapia. There's tilapia.
Yes.
And there's the Nile patch.
You know, it confuses me. I actually don't know what the mputa is, but I know that the mputa is the smelliest patch, but the most tasty.
I don't want the smelliest. I want the other one.
The one, which is the common, eh?
Tilapia.
Tilapia. Okay. Gold or silver?
Silver.
Why? Yet gold is more valuable. Why silver?
It's more valuable because it resembles fire. I feel like hell is gold.
No fucking. This guy is trying to be a philosopher. Hell is gold.
Hell is gold. It's because that's the color of fire. So I go with silver.
So you need so many amounts of silver to equal a little amount of gold. You know that?
Antikati, pain. I want to get into here. Pain is weight. Happiness is lightness. Not so?
Yeah. Happiness is lightness.
So gold is gold. The gold we might be mining might be the pain of the ancestors that has gone down to gold. That is why fire is orange.
Have you ever done therapy as an artist?
Yes.
With who?
Myself.
Yeah. No, guy. What are you trying to say? Like, therapy cannot be with yourself.
No, it's called therapy, therapeuticizing or therapizing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know, because the industry has so many pressures, yeah? And Ugandan musicians are forced to be their own marketeer, publicist, designer, basically a marketing guru, and all these other things. And all of the other pressures usually amount to being overwhelmed and feeling that the product you're sending out is not really what your brand should be putting out. Has any of those pressures ever applied to you where you're like, kind of a therapist?
No, they have not. They've never come to Kako because I was born in this generation where making a statement and branding yourself was very important.
Yes.
So when I follow my name is Nutty Neithan. The look is blue hair.
Yeah.
The feel is dancehall.
Yes.
And the sound is dancehall. But
yes.
also in branding, the logo is there.
Yes.
So I did not face those pressures. When people now they don't need any of that. They just need the song. Travel I take it out.
So is it a manager who dictates what your next song should be, or is it you?
I manage myself, so I just listen to my peers.
So do you manage yourself? Do you find that to be more effective than having some other person? I
feel like it's much more effective than kubakati omuntu. Wobango ina company eyo omuntu nga omusasula wakola omulimu gwe. Obanga tomusasudde ayinza okugamba olimba olulungi. Abatagenda kugamba kuba tomusasudde.
Yes.
They will try to manipulate their role.
Yes.
In you, but if you have like real authentic people,
yes,
it doesn't matter what you give them, they will tell you that this is a good song, you push that. So that's a better system to have.
How did you choose the name Nutty? Because what does Wawungo mean?
Wamawungo.
Wamawungo, what does it mean?
Wamawungo chitegeza, you will conquer very many people. Ujabaunza.
Wamawungo.
Babelemu kaungo.
Yes, so it comes from
Obaungenga kaunga.
So this is the Mbuli name.
Yes.
How many people have this name? Are you the first of your name?
No, we are very many.
Yes.
But I don't think very many of us know the meaning of the name. Because initially, when I was born, and I started asking about the name.
So you were born.
Yes.
There was a dark cloud over the mountains. There was sparks flying.
Yeah.
And then a light shone into a heart where a young boy was to be born, and the prophecy was fulfilled. It was at Mosakot. At Mosakot, the child comes out. The cipher is complete.
No cover sakab.
Because you are meant to be there.
Yes.
So ofudeyo.
Because that was the first.
You had blue hair already, muscles, a 6-pack, 8-pack. You had an 8-pack. Yes. Otuse. Then the ancestors named you Mama Ungo. Is that how it happened?
Yes.
So the name Mama from then?
Yes.
What does it mean? It means that you'll conquer everything.
Yes, it means unaunza babatu uomaungu agenda okugata. It means a chief who can put very many people on the similar cause together. Yes. On a similar cause.
That's why I always keep on thinking that you're going to be like a member of parliament of Mbuli.
I cannot be a member of parliament.
You might not know it because God keeps on calling his people in different.
I don't want to be a member of parliament.
Yes.
It is very limiting, and all of them get corrupted.
And in the end,
by the little power they get. So yes. I don't want to be part of that. But I know that ndimukunganyi wabantu wamaungu.
Yes.
Ogenda baunga nga kaunga.
Yes.
Wakatekedako. That's what wamaungu means.
But I wanted to ask you about something serious, eh? Like before I came back, Gwenga Badewo. njagala kubuuza wabaddewo musicians union wabaddewo musicians simanyi oba kati bagiyita batya federation wabaddewo you've lived through all these eras. Tell me about what's going on in this what's going on up on a yard, like what's happening with the musician leadership kyekiriwo. How do you analyze it in your own way?
All I can say is that I'm trying to look for the right words.
Yes.
To use.
Words about words.
The words.
Yes,
words.
yes. Please, yes. Yeah.
Nayenga batuka ne babyonoona. Despite the zeal to build.
Yes.
Batuka ne babyonoona.
Baleke, bagambe. Because sometimes if we don't speak about these things, byononeka.
Nga tubeera mu Uganda.
Yeah.
They told me to analyze nega b'amazzi. Kati batuka ne bonoona omuntu gwe balonze natuuka nayonoona ne bamusinza ate abantu baagala nnyo amasinziro. So
yes.
They forget why they were chosen. So they spoil.
Yes.
All the time. And not because of the leadership, but because of the fellowship. Abagoberezi baonoona batuuka ne bawaaniriza omuntu. Okitegeera nze mwendi wonna ne mu WhatsApp group gyendi.
Yes.
But you know, it was built.
Waliwo WhatsApp group eya musicians union.
Weri nze nkugambira wa.
You're telling me news right now that waliwo WhatsApp group ya musicians union.
Yes.
Musicians union. Waliwo ne WhatsApp group ya.
You cannot even unite
federation.
Byonna gye biri. But you know what?
Nganze sibiriimu.
Nanti kuba because you cannot connect with this guy.
Nanti kuba because that's a chorus, by the way.
Olaba, I'm glad it's recording.
Yeah.
Like it's the problem is not with the leaders.
Yes.
The problem is with the followers.
Yes.
The people who follow.
Yes.
They worship the leaders, and the leaders forget why they were meant to lead. The group is not saying
yes.
I will tell you that. Nayenga olaba wobaga gwe president gwe admin mu group eno.
Yes sir.
Notekayo posta ngogenda better ku the drop wali emuyenge. Tewayagenda kugambako. Nayenga shide wanu oli ayimba ne nani ne gundi. Shide wanu watekayo posta ye bagenda mu removing mu group.
Because it's promoting a show.
But for you, you're not promoting, you are being yourself. You get? Kati ne karo nantongo abanga ina cha pushing adine concert ye najitekayo. Nenga omuntu omulala ina concert ye in the same week. Bagenda mu jam. That is the problem. We have that servitude. Nzinkazem.
Yes, servitude.
Ate kasigalawo paka ate ne n'abakulembeza balina okukulembera kabalemaza.
So do we need like an elite group where people have to pay money to be members?
Nobody has to pay money for anything.
Yeah.
Nobody has to pay money. I am creating something. Give me about 4 weeks. I will have created it. I'm saying it here. But intellectual property does not negate me from making a statement.
Yes.
Actually, it allows me to say this.
Negate.
Techingana actually chinzikiriza kuba kati I can refer to this interview to be like I was creating something in case anybody.
Yes.
Messes up. Nayenga ninache ni mukuzimba njagala kibere different. Nga buli omu agenda kubeera atipa saagala abasudi bangi nnyo mu zino omanyi empapula ze baatusayiningisaawo ku gundi because of it I won't say but they make people sign And they're like, Gotomanyisa and the cheese. Like, they want to keep people in some sort of mindset. Gotomanyisa chicho signing. Oyenzo funa emitwalo etano signing out. Noteka one nenini. Oyenzo kujida.
Wait. Emitwalo etano ja dollar or ja Uganda?
Ja Uganda.
No fucking way.
It's less than $20.
Bruh. Do you know the last time I valued 50K?
Actually, it's less than $50. Dabayo.
Before Soda Jinjale became a hit, 50K was nothing.
Some people even
for veteran hip hop, but basasula wadde. Tudda ku 15, tudda ku mutwalo. But even before my first hit, I'd look at 50,000 and be like, are you fucking kidding me? You get me? So you're telling me that people right now, 20 years later, because next year I'm going to celebrating 20 years of GNL. You're telling me
they
that next
have
year,
to know. They have
next
to know.
year, they're still making artists sign for 50,000.
By no kumanya story, abantu ba spending a mitwalo 10 okufuna mitwalo 5.
Wow.
So your story has to be heard. By no kumanya na beteke mu value ne tewali value sija kulima.
Yeah.
Tewali
And
value.
that's an indication of where we are as an industry, yeah? Because sometimes we're promoting oluyimba, noteka mu million 2, ninofunamu million 5. That is not business. Business means I put 5 million, I get 25. If I'm not getting 25, that's not business right there. Comfortable for you, depending on the time limit. That's business. Never to say, I don't even know how people like. I tend to never to abamanyanga bali mu bintu ebyo byekisiru. But I'm not one to down artists trying to unionize, because artists unionizing mulimu benefits zamo.
Unionize but do not worship.
Yes, unionizing is okay, because unionizing is how you get your power, collective power. You don't worship. There's no need to worship in unionizing. Unionizing means
for them
you hold out the collective power, and worshiping, not worship. Nemu choosing ani agenda kuba leadinga. Sijecho? Yeah, man. 50,000 will sign on. Nedda.
You'll be surprised. The things I've seen in the groups.
Yes.
I'll tell you, you'll be surprised.
I'm a musician.
How
come I'm not part of these groups? But
you will influence.
We will awaken people.
Ojaba zokusanga banji nnyo. Ojaba zokusa. Like you.
Yes.
They cannot.
Yes.
So they want to keep some people blind.
Yes.
Na olabirawo naaba makanisa gali n'abantu batunda amazzi ku mitwalo 3.
Waliwo ne soda water
wa mitwalo 5. Naye nga wa Coca-Cola n'ebyamu. Nenga kudu.
Oh way! Yes.
So much ignorance running around.
Yeah, there's so much ignorance running around, and it's part of the problem. From the artists to the management to the funds sometimes. So most times actually. Sometimes also exonerating school fees. Exonerating and they think that they're not part of the problem. But part of the problem is that we're not realizing these trends as they are happening. So, Nutty, before we go away, I want to ask you for your top 5 dancer. International. Then I'm going to ask you for your top 5 dancer. Local.
Top 5 international.
Yeah.
I'll start with Shaggy.
Shaggy, yes.
I will go with Don Penn.
Who the fuck is Don Penn?
No.
You don't love me, I know now. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, number 2.
Number 2 no. Shaggy associate.
Yes.
I know mommy, and I speak to Bobby. Auntie once I know. What's that?
Patra.
Yes.
Wow.
That's number 3.
Ngoyagala bakazi banji. Munaba ne top 5 ni bakazi babiri. Wow.
Pan flop and bid against wall. We 6 them anti them carry.
Bini.
I don't yell them sugar let's welcome the king of the
dancer.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Wagwan popcorn.
Yeah.
Daima.
Yeah. Daima. Neither. Number 5.
That's Vibes Cartel.
Is it popcorn or is it?
It's Vibes Cartel.
Vibes Cartel number 5.
Yes.
Number 5.
Personally, but top world.
Okay. Catchy. That was dancehall. International. Atwagala. Dancehall. Local. Uno.
This time I bring a brand new tune, another level of a confront tune. Something that's rhythm and blues, but no, it's a dancehall tune. Every day me call a fall and panda yo. Pretty kids are the girl them cutes. Me no want to get you confused, so listen to the breakdown and break. Cause if I ever fall in love with another girl like you, it will be because of you. Cause you let this side of me. Zikiliza toleta tamboom. On tawe kulwa wavu. Peter Miles. Number 1.
Wow. Okay, Peter Miles, number 1. Yes.
Nimechoka na mahipokriti. Meshiba na maparasite.
Yeah, Kid Fox, number 2. Hey, you're listening to Yakabi? This is a very baddest list. That's a baddest list.
The girl them come wine. Chato chocolate, chato josenana.
The girl them come wine.
Yeah.
Hey.
Vampino,
number 3. Great. Vampino is going to be so happy. Vampino tukwetaga waneno. Mangudala. Never party people bo.
Ndine chiko chisaza kachafone como sambo chitonda weranende to.
That's my brother
Maloko
right
kwekula jobwe watentono.
Ino kukwekula jobwe watentono. Negwa, guy are painting a picture, eh? Ndi mu chitundu sase kakafo. Zidi musambu chitundu, we running the show. Ochitegera on point. Rubber number 4.
We left with 1.
Obula yemu.
Kamponga na banti zambalamba. Amanguna sitonko ezisikiliza. Chitilila nadala mu holiday. Yana kapanga na mechita omude bebuziba kufulune zeluma. Ebebe kulyana na tuzila. Anebe kunyana fine tobenywa. Ne olumala sumulula. Angaya chisumuluzo.
Daddy.
Kufuluke kusumulule.
Daddy.
Daddy. Those are my top 5 dancers artists from Uganda.
This is one of the best lists I've ever had in Uganda. Waneno mu dancehall. Gweka so kusoga kola list ya podebwetyo.
Yeah, don't give a blood clot about being politically correct, baby.
That's a hard list. Yo list yokoze jakabi. Edimwe mitayimbwa. Ne wiza agenda kunyiga, agenda gamba yi Nutty tandeba.
Ate asokara even alaba.
But that's a very hard list. No gamba Peter. Second was who? Kid Fox. After Kid Fox, you're Guadene. Vampino is hard.
Rubber dab.
Vampino, talk about this show with Sweden. I'm a good performer.
Vampino
kagala kumanyira, but I. Namukubira kuuba katanga.
Never move.
Yali akeza ko dance okuwiniga hip hop. what had the Ernest the holder. Kuba uba katambala. Club no nane yimuka ochegera. Like the whole place was like filled up with Tambala, Bulega, Nika, ochegera. Vampino Nagama Nemuya wangu kuba show. But Vampino number 3, that's a very hard choice.
And Peter Mars number 1.
Peter Mars journalists
ate bakubya zisho ziri ezebweru outside of Uganda ni audience.
I first saw Peter Mars ku Topia Holia Mitchell. I was still in university. But I performing at one time they mentioned.
Hey,
Gatibaina Senteza stage. Nebambuka wagulu gawaluka balcony akali on top of the mess hall. Between got organized the Mr. Bazaar twakola amajama anje nnyo. The hustlers of the time. Peter Miles came through Nakola one time. I was like, what the fuck is this? I've never heard a song like this in my life. From then, him and Mention have a special place in Ugandan dancehall. For him to mention, Gwenga no mention number 1, you know, this joke was it. At Tuluman Chibalama number 5.
I know Kubedako.
Tuluman Yakuba. When it comes to Ugandan dancehall, as in original, toina go copy, toina go kozechi genegagwe. Just ghetto ya Uganda wajeingizamu munana okola maso no gamba amutuluman Chibalama. That's what you've just done. Tuluman Chibalama number 5. That's very solid. That's Naked Fox.
Kid Fox has to be there any day.
Any day.
Any day, Kid Fox
any
has
day.
to be there.
That's a very, very, very,
this
very
is a
solid
man
list.
Katsuza
man one number 6 oba muna number 1.
Yabaddemu.
Tewamutaddemu. Tewamutaddemu.
Yabaddemu.
Sizaman.
Who was number 1?
Ku Kalina Gwengalama.
Number 2?
Number 2 Kid Fox.
Number 3?
Vampino.
Number 4?
Daba.
Number 5?
Tulman.
Why do we limit the numbers?
I know number 5 at the top 5.
Why do we limit?
Very competitive. Nenga atola basiza manoyo. Nasange chiwale chakabi.
Lwaki namba 5 zinakubeera
Simoni. That is don't play fucking Scissor Man. Don't play with Scissor Man. Nengo kubana batana abakabi ojja wandi okuteka with Scissor Man.
Is out of the yali muleta.
Omutali number 6.
Tali mu number. Ali muleta. Walai, tomulaba.
He raises a very, very good point that Scissor Man.
Tali na mu number. Ali muleta.
Scissor Man. Number 5 is very. You have one of the most solid number 5s, right?
Hey, solid.
But trust me.
Scissor Man
No, Scissor Man ne wizo. Otamuteka mu top number 5. Waliwo buzibu naye ani gwojawo.
Do you follow football?
Osegera bonna bakabi.
Do you follow football?
Yes, please. Yes.
What is your favorite player?
Katola okubanga essaawa zino. My football is old school.
Ochali kupere Maradona.
Ochali ku Dwight Yoko. Ne Beckham nga bakyazanya mu Mani.
Oli wa Mani.
Ni wa Mani nze.
Who's your favorite player?
Mbappe.
Ola Mbappe ali atali mu France. Aina honors.
Yes.
Kalolaba nze nditi Messi aina World Cup ne tekina kyekijjako Cristiano. Cristiano is out of the
World Cup. Oli ina World Cup tusola gama muna ina World Cup. Ontaina World Cup mrekodi ye.
Onafuse fan.
No, I'm telling you.
Nenga
a World Cup is a World Cup. Even for Diego Maradona.
So
he had to have a World Cup in his fucking resume. So we were just talking about that list that you just made, my brother. That list is so solid. There's no escaping it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to dilute it to say let's extend that list to number 10. But we also we just have to suggest names that we think should have been on top 5. Nenga anigwe bajjawo kwa your top 5. Your top 5 is solid nnyo.
Top 5. Nange njogedde sikirowoozezza nako.
Nti kuliko Peter Miles, kuliko King Steven, who is Kid Fox, kuliko Vampino, kuliko number 4, who is Rabadaba, and then there's number 5, who was who?
Tulman Chibalama.
Omulandira gwennyini.
Tulman Chibalama.
You can't, yeah.
Kati gwe TikToker soko kwa list eno.
Yes.
Wonofuna data,
yes.
Ogenda ononyerezeeko.
Why?
Ojja kuba o downloading
yes.
information about the history of dancehall.
In UG.
Ojje okomewo ofune more likes and following and everything. Those are the first 5 people zeben rating nga abakabi mu dancehall. Abasookera ddala.
Your list is solid nnyo. I swear to you, that list is so solid.
Bro.
Like you really have to have done work beyond these 5 people. Mu UG's dancehall industry. King of the dancehall. King Mike agenda kunyiga. Waliwo amugobi agambye So my brother, let me ask you. Kati ogonzonza abasajja. Entugamba ate abakazi. Queen Bella, Cindy. Who is there? Ani omulala aliwaawo. Kevin sinawulira nnyimba zo z'amaanyi nnyo naawe. Nga Magla tanajja. Magla is number 3 of our. Am I right? Kevin actually new school. What?
Empress.
Who is the Empress? Who is the dancer? What was the Empress? Who is the dancer Empress upon a yard?
Of course, the only dancer Empress are the Empress.
Are the Empress.
Yeah.
Your Empress. Your crown yo. Tujikuwadde. There's only one dancer Empress.
Big Masavu there.
Big Masavu. Yes. So dancer Empress number 1. Then the second would be who? Bella?
Magla
before Bella?
Yes.
Okay, Magla. Then third is who?
Because when it comes to dancehall,
the
girl them always talk about the pum pum thing. So the man want What's the girl? So I'll give it to Empress number 1, then Magla.
Yes.
In Nakato. Then Bella.
Bella is number 3?
Yes.
Okay, who's number 4?
Number 4, Areta Gundi. Me, I'm going in the structure.
Yes.
Yenda jiwa onamchala mitanyono kapakati.
Dance solo. Gundi sichakulya bokuba dance solo. Kapakat, yes. She has a song called Dance Solo. I think that's a dope
generation.
Because she was calling out everybody like Sichakulya bokuba dance solo. Like I love that.
Then I have to give it to Cinderella.
So Cindy is number 5.
Yes. Not in any order.
Not in any order.
For the women, because women value order.
Yes, we value order.
The women value so much order. Not in any order, but
so
number 5.
The women's order, just put it in any other way that you feel. Bruh, you've created like a moment. I think that this is really a moment because like even as rappers, we sit down in our circles and we like, but who holds the dancehall crown? There's a time I tweeted, and I said, Cooking Stephen, Peter Miles, and a singer. Some people were like, blasphemy! That's blasphemy! How could you even compare Peter to Oshegera? But then some other people who were like, King Stephen royalists were like, King Stephen represents us like to the bone, Oshegera, but Peter is Peter, Oshegera. So it's like a debate that so many people debate in hip hop because we are all at the end of the day coming from the same source. which is the motherland. Which take it. So now let's go to hip hop. Top 5 international.
Top 5 international rappers.
Hip hop artists. Don't take them by international.
Ah, you're beyond.
You say I set myself up, eh? Hey.
You have more value than value. Why would we?
No. Greatness.
No limit. How can we limit the greatness?
You can't limit
with
the
no
greatness.
limit.
You can't.
Okay, internationally.
Yes, top 5.
Top 5 international hip hop.
Yes, please.
Okay. Top 5. As a dancehall artist who likes hip hop.
As Mr. Wamawungo.
As Wamawungo.
Yes.
Top 5.
Yes.
No matter the what.
No matter bichi. Never from France or Japan.
Stormzy.
Stormzy is number 1.
Just no rating.
Okay, number 1, Stormzy.
Yes. Actually, scratch that. Lecrae.
Lecrae, number 2.
Dochi.
You just love dark-skinned women. I see his type. Eh? He likes dark-skinned women. Doichi. Okay. Top 5.
Kugambe scratch. Stormzy take a holy cream.
Okay, Stormzy to okay. No, number 3. We have Stormzy.
Look, Stormzy mujeko.
Oh, okay. Lecrae.
Yeah.
Doichi.
Yes.
Okay. This is a very unique list, eh? This is a very, very unique list. Lecrae over Doichi, and like these are new school people.
Kati olaba waliwo tusobola bwe tutasobola kugatta.
Yes.
Kati ndi mu bano. Baiso abaga because wali kiri monumental. As monumental for even these artists. So kati.
Yeah.
Just nemukuba gund. Okay, it's Lecrae, Dochi.
Because the alligator bites never heal, eh? Yes. I see why.
Kendrick. Cole.
One spot left.
What was the question again?
Top 5 hip hop of all time.
Of all time?
What is the current?
But then current.
Kali get you feeling a current. Okay.
No current. Hip hop artist.
Lecrae, Doichi, Kendrick, J. Cole,
Doja
Cat.
Yeah.
Doja Cat. Okay.
How
Now
far is the producer?
Now let me listen to the top 5 of all time.
Top 5 hip hop artists?
Yes, sir.
Top 5, eh? I'll give it to B.I.G.
Biggie.
Yes.
If I thought the dream, I used to read Rise Up magazines, fucking paper and stuff like things in my limousine. There's pictures on my wall.
Chogamba ine chirimi.
Ine chirimi. Tomuliranga ine guy ine chirimi. Ine chirimi all through.
Nenga yali mugezi nnyo.
Pictures on my wall.
Oshima yali mugezi kuba ine chirimi ngaina nendali.
The best guys ine chirimi ngaina nendali.
Number 1.
Number 1. Yes.
Number 2 hip hop of all time. And that you were Jay-Z.
Jigga Man.
Yes.
Jigga Man.
Only
Trigger Man.
What about undocumented documentary?
No.
Yeah.
No.
The nigga that made it out of the hood.
No, I haven't seen it.
Undocumented.
Yes.
Number 2.
The Jigga man, the trigger man. Jigga moment, yeah, Jigga number 2.
Wanenjua Tupac number 3.
Who did you say number 1 again? You said Biggie.
Yeah.
Then you said you said Biggie. Then you said Jay-Z. Then you said Tupac. Okay.
Nas.
The Don. Nas. Nas.
And the last
should
one.
be number 1. But
the last one should be the first.
Yeah.
This is the only rapper that changed the arena. You know, the whole system of control was built from the Romans and the Greeks.
Yes.
But this is somebody.
Aqueducts and all.
Yes, all those aqueducts.
Yes.
And Gundizona.
Yes.
Yazichusa. Nazifula
nani wuyo
omutegedde
anapiga makelele
omutegedde
nani wuyo
nafuka embwa kuba baali balowooza nti mbwa n'ateeka essaala mu hip hop DMX.
This is a very solid list.
N'asaba n'akuba prayer. N'obuuza Jay-Z agamba ono omusajja yasaba nga tugenda kutuwa n'agamba this is the nigga we're gonna be performing with before.
DMX top 5. That's a very solid list. Because I listened to DMX. I listened to Nas. I listened to Jay-Z. I listened to DMX. I listened. But never all the people that you mentioned. You should to kid one, no. Biggie. Jigga. That was
Dochi.
Dochi
has a long road.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
How can you put Dochi over Kendrick?
You're going to see Dochi's growth. Dochi is a daughter of Kendrick, so I have to put her before the father.
I know. Yes.
Because she joined
I took, actually, where Dochi shot her first video, I have a photo shoot in that very same place, Los Angeles. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
I was like, man, check it. When I was getting them TDE. Because I was there.
I don't want to tell you.
Like, my very first photo shoot in LA was when Dochi was shooting her very first video. That's crazy. So, that was the top 5 international. Agala local. Don't take a mukubanga since this local.
The top 5 rappers locally. Top 5. When are you gonna?
5 slots on Thanos' palm. Thanos kafune ring and dollars.
Number 1 ngenda kuteka ko Lyrical G.
LG. The one and only legendary Lyrical G. Yo Yakabi. That's really dope.
Number 2 ngenda take ko The Myth.
The mythical mayanja bali okwabwe. Yes, number 2.
Number 3 take ko Nelly Said.
Nelly Said. The Mr. Rap Up of the year. Number 3, Nelly Said.
Mbulako ameka?
Mbulako 2. Kati.
Babiri. Ngenda kutekako Fefe Boss.
Fefe Boss number 4. That's surprising.
He keeps the game alive.
So, number 1, Ogambie who? Who was number 1? LG. Number 2 was who? Number 3. Who's number 2? The Myth number 2. Who's number 3? Neddy said was number 3. Number 4 was Fefe Boss number 5.
Fefe Boss, no, he has kept the game alive.
Yes.
You know, when he goes for shows, they know he's a freestyler. He's a freestyle passion or partition or portion of hip hop.
Yes.
Any beat they give him.
Kana kayimba kisimanya ba GNL Zamba. Abasigaye Ngamba. Yes.
Kati number 5 kuba kati nze mba ni mu dissectinga.
Yes.
Mba ni okuteekako n'omuntu amanyi okurapping emisinde. The agent. Yeah, that's my number 5.
That was really dope. Really dope. Yeah. That's a very solid top 5.
The greats have the same kind of teeth.
What's up with these teeth?
The greats.
I never really noticed.
We have the same teeth. We have.
What's up with these teeth?
Like they're like ours.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tukunoti Muganda wafe the agent number 5. He got an award actually. He was like hip hop artist of the year. That's a very, very solid list.
Toland chitaddeyo ku number 5.
Number 5. Chegera. Yeah, so we have our brother at number 5. Wow. So you are just giving me the list of top 5 Ugandan hip hop artists, and you had AOG, you had The Myth, you had number 3 as who? Nelly said. Ring again.
Then I had
Fefe Busa was number 4. Then you had number 5 as the agent.
The agent.
Nanti
kati soko ulire complimenting.
Yes.
Abona zempeta zoina ku mukono gwo.
Wow. Tompana guy.
All of them are elements.
Yeah.
On the rings on your hand. Yeah, there's so. Hey, we got some.
Yeah, but I have like a lot of respect for all of these gentlemen.
Shout out
like,
to all of them.
And what they contribute to the game. Like it's like the agent he's the agent. Basically. Like
I don't think there's another universe that can compete with us.
You can't. Like what we tick towards the task, the agent is the agent. The agent is the agent. You get me? Like, yeah. Like it's an whole other universe that you're comparing people to. You get me? So, we could be concluding our podcast here because you and I can go on forever. You and I can go on. You and I can go on forever. What?
Albums.
Yes, I was asking you about what are the top 5 what are the top 5 Ugandan albums of all time? Okay, no, let's not describe albums because albums are complicated, eh?
It's complicated. So
let me ask you the top 5 Ugandan artists of all time.
What about top 5 Ugandan songs?
Maybe songs, that's very subjective. Because I could put Jim Wang at number 1. My grandmother, who had the Samika Sule's
albums. Or that many albums?
We're switching to musicians.
Top 5 musicians.
Top 5 musicians of all time.
Top 5 musicians of all time.
Or Eugene.
Of Uganda.
Yes, please.
I will feel like. Sorry, I was away from the mic. I was still feeling. Anyway, Eddy Wamala.
You're putting a number 1?
Yes.
Eddy Wamala number 1?
Yeah, kwasaganya samples.
Yes.
Gwe
tusinza okusamplinga ng'ate wadde Fela alina music asinga Eddy Wamala. Let's admit that
Eddy Wamala has been more sampled.
naye nga Eddy Wamala has the most friendly sound.
Like it is
to
really
the new. It's no, like
it is palpable.
Fili
Palpable.
Fili alina more hits than Eddy. Yeah? Let's agree to that. Philly has more hits than Ellie. But Ellie alinganga tata waffe. To say the truth, Ellie alinganga omuntu gwosobola okusanga ku National Theatre ne munyumya. Like Ellie tata waffe. Bangaba musicians mu Uganda basically. Alinganga tata wo bwana anyumya naawo. Nawe. I get to now. So you're saying Ellie is number 1?
Yes.
Okay. Number 2?
First, remind me the question.
Top 5 Ugandan musicians of all time.
If we are sending a message to the aliens,
yes,
out of this sphere,
yes, out of this dimension,
as Ugandans,
yes,
the first artist would be who?
GNL. Okay. Eddy Wamala.
Eddy Wamala, when it comes to what? To
relatability.
Yes.
Yes.
Domiso.
Solatido.
Yes. When it comes to rap.
Yes.
It will and always be, and it has been, GNL Zamba.
Number 2.
Guys, hawatamani kuimba.
Hawatamani kuimba. They are rapping. Check it. So you're putting me after Eddy Wamala. That's a very tight league. Thank you for so much. Your league get it tight.
And guess what? Eddy Wamala aja kuimba mulimba lwo.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Aja kuimba mulimba lwo.
Yes.
Because could you please turn the cameras off?
Please, Gabriel Obule.
Musoka mujeko camera.
Gabriel Obule, please update your list.
Mujeko camera.
Waliwo bagamba mbuno Eddy Wamala ne kudako GNL. So if GNL is not in your top 10.
Nutty chorus yesoka, then GNL na rapping. Can you kindly turn off the cameras?
Yes.
You are the one who woke up.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you know parts of the placenta? That
placenta nyini zo yajiwa wall lining receiving a sperm.
Bana ngono jamwe mulibye nga camera teziriko.
Yes.
Ziri ku camera.
Yes.
Olaba bro. Yeah. What you did for hip hop.
Yes.
Bakulu bafo bamanyi. But what you did for Ugandan hip hop.
Yes.
Where you are good. The last part of the placenta, you did that.
Yeah, man.
So if I'm to include GNL Deso.
So Eddy Wamala, GNL Zamba. Wow, number 2 feels so great. Thank you. Number 3.
What was the question?
Top 5 Ugandan musicians of all time.
Eddy abasinga, GNL abasinga.
Chance Lubega?
Well, but nonya representative competing ane gundi.
Nani?
Kana kakazi kano.
Saida Kaloli.
Yes.
Joanita Kawalia. Either Joanita Kawalia or Rachel Magola, because both of them are from the same band. Nenga ina the same impact. Yeah. Obanga ina oba Jimu Wange. That's who competes for number 3 for me. Yes.
Jimu Wange. Yes.
Okay, so it's Joanita Kawalia.
All time.
Yes. So always Eddy Wamala, GNL Zamba, Joanita Kawalia. Yes.
Jimu Wange.
Yanzi Jewafe, Nze Janice Chadayo. Yes. Lwaliro kankubulire. Seko kange. Yeah.
So we are left with 2?
Yes, left with 2.
When I went to take a raga dinner,
Ragadi could be number 4.
No.
No? Number 5, eh?
No. Two more. I would like to give a... Temompoli,
Kamu kube mpete ebyenda bimwe tokote.
Nedda tebijja kwetokota.
Okay.
Shout out to Ragati.
Yeah.
Shout out to I'm left with 2 that can represent Uganda.
Yes.
Juliana can represent us.
Number 3. So Eli Wamala, GNL Zamba.
Yes.
Juliana.
Yes.
That's a very solid list, my girl.
Tubulako bameka babiri.
Kubako babiri, yes.
Ate bagambe.
Oh, John Chakawalia was number 3. Okay. Eli Wamala, GNL Zamba, John Chakawalia, Juliana, number 5.
Tubulako. Asobola kuturepresenting.
Yes.
Ngaba na Uganda.
Yes. Top 5. Catalogue ye ya kabi, buli kimu kya kabi.
Atagenda tutisa.
Tagenda tuswaza. Kugamba every time you die on this cycle, tip tap.
Kati awo. Kubanga ina elements ez'abantu abalala ennyo. Bangenda teekawo na Kintigese Kibogo Moses.
Oh, shit! Motherfucker! You're good. When it comes to this shit, you're good. Because I was like,
Aina elements
who the hell is going to fit in this slot? Moses.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Asobola representing abali bonna ba message ba Jeffrey Mutaya.
Abo never represent.
Abdulmulasi bonna nabagata ate naye n'ayimba ebibye.
Wow.
Yes. To represent Uganda. Life for death.
Yes. Oh man, Moses. Yes, Moses. What the fucking hell? You're one of the best lists in Nakawulida. One of the best lists in Nakawulida. What the hell?
Afterthought.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
So tonight we have learned a lot from the gentleman from Mbali, Mr. Mbali. Go Mr. Mbali kati.
Mr. Bomasaba.
Mr. Bomasamaland. We've heard about a lot about Amalewa. We haven't tested Amalewa. You promised to deliver us to Amalewa place. Like, you have one of the most solid dancehall lists I've ever heard. Because most people overlook Vampino, but when you put Vampino in the equation, it changes everything. Abantu basinga batekawo oba bayina list bakola nenga Vampino taliimu. Naye wotika Vampino mu kintu. A disorganizing ate arrangement yonna. Ekitegeera. Like he's so talented. Like you give him his credit like in his proper due. Like I've learned a lot about your albums. Kuva ku quarantine paga ku freedom. I've learned about what inspires you. Being a family man from like Abrams to Emanuela, like Abana Bafe. Because that's what we do this for. Like, why else are we here if it's not for the children? Yeah. You get me? Like, and I really admire you, my brother. If I've never told you this, like, I respect you, like, from the bottom of my heart. I really think you're one of Uganda's most talented artists. If I've never told you this, I'm telling you now.
You have never told me.
Talk about. No, but like brother to
Thanks,
brother,
bro.
I really respect your art.
Yeah.
I respect what you bring to the table. Your energy is always great.
Thanks, bro.
Although to hanging out nani, gatugina kwebo out to be stressed out. I would like to say, let's call Nutty. You get me? Like it's like you're having a great time. It's like a gangster and a gentleman. We're both gangster and gentlemen. You get me?
We're both
gangsters,
gentlemen, and
gangster and gentlemen. We don't seek trouble. We're just there to have a good time and further the career, build on to what's been laid before us.
Yeah.
And we give respect to the past. We give respect to the future. And we are there creating our own story. You're creating a very powerful story, my brother. Like most people have not even heard his new EP, but he has played it for me. It's a very powerful EP.
Oh, check
it. Like whatever it's coming through. Like I really admire what you bring to the table.
Okay.
I really respect you, my brother. And see if I don't know when we can do this again because. When we're hanging out here, we hang out with you boss. Yes. So my brother, come through again. BF is always your home. All of us here are your fans. To Nutty Neithan and Nutty Neithan brand.
Shout out to the whole family.
We love you.
Bless her.
Yes. NCF
shout out to Jonah.
Wamawungo. Yes.
Wamawungo.
Yes.
You know what it means, eh?
Yes.
Shout out to Jonah. Shout out to Collins. Shout out to Fenrico there. So
yes.
Shout out to Baboon Forest Entertainment. Shout out to Green. Hey, we're going to studio right now. We're going to create another banger.
Studio,
we're going to studio from here. So Justice, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And follow up, and you might get to know what happens after. We are going to studio right now. Yeah,
most definitely.
You know what's like?
Yes.
Yeah.